It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah-Bosie's Number 1. Ready. Mountain West Business Solutions, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankum, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On In Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, coming to you live from Star Valley High School here in Afton, Wyoming, as the Evanston Red Devils get ready to take on the 4A Southwest rivals, Star Valley Braves. We got the girls' game coming up in about 30 minutes from now. The girls hot off of a upset win over the Green River Wolves, 49-47 on Thursday. Look to keep the form going as we saw the girls JV team win in overtime over the Star Valley team here in Afton earlier today. Girls will hope to do the same thing. On the boys' side, it gets really interesting. Star Valley on the boys loses to Jackson in overtime. Evanston beats Green River in overtime, and now each of them with one quadrant loss, meaning the winner of today's boys' game will pull into first place with one game remaining in the Southwest Quadrant. Should be an exciting afternoon of basketball action here in Star Valley, and we can't wait to get started. We'll have our news and notes section for the girls, and we come back after this, all part of our pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah-Bosie's Number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for our news and notes section here on the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. Well, for the Evanston Lady Red Devils, they come in hot off of a upset win over Green River. In that win, you had Annalie Weston with 10 points. And, of course, the freshman Violet Cook was part of it. Cassie Barker was there. Of course, Emma Lonsway was there. It was really a team win for the Red Devils, and it makes you wonder, is that the beginning of the turnaround for the Evanston Lady Red Devils? It's going to have to take place against the Star Valley team right now that is really doing a lot of good things. Right now they sit number 1 in the Southwest, 46.3 points per game as opposed to giving up 43 points per game. Kinley Engelhardt, number 1, the senior from Star Valley. She averages 11.7 points per game. Then after that, you've got Sheridan Coles averaging 9 points a game and Emily Dana averaging 8 points per game. But it is Kinley Engelhardt who was definitely the X factor for the Lady Braves over when Evanston played them just on January 25th, 54-17 win for Star Valley. Kinley Engelhardt led the squad with 17 points that night. So it'll definitely be one of those nights where you have to keep your eye on number 1 for Star Valley if you are the Evanston Red Devils. That is our news and notes segment here on our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Red Devil Spotlight brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network. We got a chance to talk with Evanston senior on the basketball team, Ryan Debenham. We'll have that right after this.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
And we welcome you to another edition of Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas, joined by Evanston Senior on the volleyball team and the basketball team, Ms. Ryan Debenham. Ryan, we talked with you during volleyball. Now we get a chance to catch up with you during basketball. How you been, and how's your senior year been?
My senior year has actually been super fun, pretty mellow. Just sports are keeping me pretty busy. And after volleyball season, it was just pick up on basketball, and so it's actually been pretty fun so far.
Which sport do you prefer more, volleyball or basketball? I know you love them both. I know you have a great time with both of them, but if you had to pick one.
Basketball.
Basketball, okay. Talk to me about what it's been like to play for Coach Roy Barker.
It's actually been super great. I mean, he's such a fresh breath of air, and it's just, he's done a great job with us, and I'm just super happy that he was able to step up for me and JC this year. And so he's actually just been super great. He's a great coach, knows exactly what he's doing, what he's talking about. He loves all of us. He's a great guy.
I understand that you don't play a spring sport, so after this, you kind of get a chance to kind of catch your breath, just right into graduation. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, of course you're going to miss it. I'm sure you got mixed emotions on that. I'm
definitely 50-50. Like, I'm so excited to graduate and start adulting, which sounds so much fun. But at the same time, I'm pretty kind of sad, because I've had so much fun, and but life goes on. So.
And I think life has got so many adventures, twists and turns. It's never boring. I think you've got a great one ahead of you.
Yes.
So, all right, let's go ahead and move on to our spotlight question. So I've got 10 numbers between 1 and 10. They all are assigned to kind of icebreaker type questions. This is fun question. So your job is to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10, and that'll determine your spotlight interview. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, what's that first one going to be?
2.
2. What is your most prized possession?
My my fishbowl, because I was not a great fish parent when I was younger, but I still have the fishbowl, so sometimes it's nice and nostalgic to look at it.
No fish in it right now. Nope. It's just more of like a memorial to the family members that have gone before.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. That's a very sentimental possession, I would imagine. Yeah. All right. What's that next one going to be?
5.
5. What skill would you like to learn in the future?
Oh, I really want to learn how to do a back handspring, because I've tried it before. Never really went super well.
Okay.
So and since I'm not doing sports after this, and maybe that's like a goal I can work towards, is getting my back handspring.
I was about to say, and I was going to say maybe that could be your athletic endeavor.
Yeah. Yep.
Or it would be really cool if you could do it across the graduation stage.
I should. Oh my gosh, that should be my goal.
All right. What's that next one going to be?
8.
8. Have you ever met a celebrity, or if you've never met a celebrity, what celebrity would you like to meet?
I have never met a celebrity. Someone that I would like to meet is probably Post Malone.
Okay.
Just because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a postie.
Okay.
I like Post Malone.
Do you have a favorite song of his?
All of them. I love all of his songs, but probably like one of his old songs, like Candy Paint.
Okay.
Like that old stuff.
Is that the type of stuff you listen to get ready for basketball?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so we got one more question for you, and it's for our friends at Aspen Cinemas who sponsor the Red Devil Spotlight, and that is, what was your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas lately?
The last one I went and saw was Boys in the Boat, and I really liked that one, so it was good.
That was a really good one, and I think, if I understand correctly, you were part of the group that went with all the winter athletes that saw it, and of course it's based on the true story of the 1923 Olympic rowing team. Came out of nowhere, won the Olympic gold medal. Great inspiration for the winter athletes, and it seems like it's really taken hold and given you guys a lot to kind of look with, you know?
No, I completely agree, and it just was a super great movie, as well as like production-wise, but it just was nice to sit and watch, and I like those heartwarming types of movies, so it just was a nice movie.
That is Ryan Debenham, senior at Evanston High School, here on the basketball team and the volleyball team, joining us on Red Devil Spotlight. Ryan, thank you so much for the time. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope. Thank you. Go Big Red.
Big thank you to Ryan Debenham for joining us on this edition of Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. Reminding you to check out Bob Marley, One Love, now playing at Aspen Cinemas. The story of how reggae icon Bob Marley overcame adversity and the journey behind his revolutionary music. Get your tickets right now. Either scan the QR code on the graphic on your screen or visit their awesome website, that is aspencinemas.com. It's a movie my wife and I are going to be checking out this next week, and can't wait to see it. We're going to move on in our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. When we come back, we'll have our Jake Major with the Bulk Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Normally about this time we'd get a chance to talk with Coach Kate Erickson, but because of the quick turnaround between Thursday night and now, and of course them having a game last night, we were not able to get a hold of Coach Erickson. When we come back on the Jake Major with the Bulk Agency Wyoming pregame coaches show, we'll have Coach Roy Barker of the Evanston Red Devils. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
We're now here with Red Devil coach Roy Barker, as this is a quick kind of thing, is we didn't have time to change the name graphic, but coach, 49-47 Red Devils. You said the goal in the pregame show, get the win. You did it.
I'm just proud of them. I don't know, I don't want to break down here, so I don't want to get into it too much, but it is emotional. I mean, it really is. To have the season we've had, to have the growth that we've made, and to be able to get that win, and they earned it. I mean, it wasn't like Green River came out and didn't play well. Hats off to them. It was a great game. It's just exciting. I'm so happy for the girls. And hopefully, I told them after the game, I said, bottle it up, and get to the next. We got to take this into Saturday. So,
what does this do for you guys as you get ready for that game against Star Valley on Saturday?
Honestly, I think what it really does for us is it almost verifies what I've been trying to teach to them.
Yeah.
Like here, it's finally the finished product, not finished product, but this is what can happen if you do what I ask you to do. And I think that's what's really key for those girls and for me with the program is that, hey, okay, coach's stuff does work. Let's play a certain way and we can win basketball.
A big thank you to Coach Roy Barker for joining us on our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency Wyoming pregame coaches show. We are about 90 seconds away from the start of this one, so unfortunately we do have to cut that one a little bit short. We're going to step aside when we come back. We will have the keys to the game brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
The national anthem has been sung, and now it's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your cement and gravel needs. Well, for the Red Devils, it's going to be keep an eye on Kinley Englehart and bring what you brought to that Green River game today that we saw on Thursday. If you can play like that, you can pretty well play with anyone. Let's go ahead and now introduce you to your 23-24 Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. That's your Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your cement and gravel needs. Here's your 23-24 Evanston Red Devils.
My name is Ryan Debenham. I am a senior and I play post.
My name is JC Bardsley. I'm a senior and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Eden Dia. I'm a senior and I'm a post.
Emmy Fessler, a sophomore and a guard.
Hi, I'm Kiernan Simmons. I'm a junior and I'm a post.
I'm Jordan Steinke. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
I'm Oxy Cervantes. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Braylon Morrison. I'm a sophomore. I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Evie Stahl. I'm a sophomore and I'm a post.
Hi, I'm Kylan Blea. I'm a sophomore and I'm a post.
Hi, I'm Chesney Mackey. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
I'm Sierra Barnes. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Dannon Kohler. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
Hi, my name is Anley West. I'm a freshman and I am a post.
I'm Emma Lonsway. I'm a sophomore and I play point guard.
I'm Madison Brown. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Cassie Barker. I'm a freshman and a post.
I'm Violet Cook. I'm a freshman and I play guard.
And now time for your starting line. It's brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. in downtown Evanston. For the Star Valley Braves, it's Kinley Englehart, Sheridan Coles, Bailey Erickson, Katie Dandridge, and Michaela Christensen, coached by Kate Erickson in the white uniforms. Maroon numerals with a yellow outline. For the Red Devils, it's Emma Lonsway, Braylon Morrison, Jason C. Bardsley, Ryan Debenham, and Emmy Fessler. Red uniforms, white numerals for the Red Devils on this one as we get set to put 8 minutes on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard and kick off the first quarter. Evanston on the right, Star Valley on the left. It's going to be Englehart versus Debenham for the tip-off. And we're underway. Tip-off won by Star Valley, taking it towards the left side. It is Erickson now kicks it back out towards the top. Quick pass left side for three. It's Dandridge, and that one's in and out. Pulled in by the Red Devils, and now they're going to take it the other way. Lonsway gets across the center line, drives all the way into the lane, bounce pass outside to Fessler. Bardsley goes back to Lonsway at the top. Bardsley holds on the right side, and Evanston has some confidence coming into this game. Going to see if they can continue that confidence that they got from the Green River game. Finds Debenham at the free throw line. Open Lonsway in the near corner. Gets it back to Fessler at the top. Covered really well by Dandridge, and the pass intended for Morrison deflected out of bounds by Erickson. Red Devil basketball in front of the Star Valley bench, going right to left on mylocalradio.com. Inbound pass by Fessler. Gets it over to Lonsway, but it is deflected into the scores table by Englehart on defense. 7 minutes, 16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. No score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The only shot attempt we saw was Dandridge with a far wing 3. Evanston inbounds to Lonsway. He rushes across the logo, and she's fouled from behind by Englehart, and that'll be the first foul of the game, and it comes against Kinley Englehart. Inbound play coming up for Bardsley. Nobody at the scores table yet, as they'll go ahead and go to Lonsway to start this one off. Covered by Englehart. Drives towards the right side, now switches towards the left. Suffocating defense played here by Star Valley as Bardsley goes to the free throw line. Gives it back out to Fessler into the near elbow. 6:55 remaining here in the first, and the ball is held high above Fessler's head and ripped away by Dandridge. Here come the Braves. Now they'll get it over towards the right side. Coles drives to the near block, goes for the jump shot layup, too hard. Rebound is loose and brought in by Bardsley in the paint. Still no score with 6 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Bardsley gets it over to Lonsway at the top. 6.5 remaining. Lonsway goes to the free throw line, and she's tripped up again. So a second foul. This time it's going to come against Bailey Erickson. So 2 fouls on the Braves, one on the nothing on the Red Devils. Inbound play under the Brave bucket for the Red Devils at the far post. Morrison at the top gets it back to Lonsway. Quick pass over to Bardsley. Finds Fessler. Hook shot in the lane. It's good. And the Red Devils strike first on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. So Emmy Fessler gets the first points of this one, and it's 2-0 Red Devils. Jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Picked up by Michaela Christensen. She'll draw the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Christensen comes in this week shooting 35% from the free throw line on a small sample size at only 35 attempts, as the first one is no good. So the Red Devils will hold the lead after this possession as they lead it 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, thanks to the layup in the paint by Emmy Fessler. Next one is up and in and out and down on the ground. Foul on the rebound. And check that, actually out of bounds. It goes off Star Valley and over the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Bardsley to inbound it at the far post. Pressure coming from Star Valley. It looks like they'll throw a zone at him. Bounces out to Bardsley. She dribbles past the pressure, gets across the center line, and she gets called for a travel. Tries to hop a little bit to get away from the defense, but she takes a step. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley's Bailey Erickson. Red Devils still out with the starters. It's Lonsway, Morrison, Bardsley, Fessler, and Debenham. Englehart goes to Coles on the left side, passes in the lane, putting the layup up, in and out. It is Emily Dana who is checked into the game. Rebound by the Red Devils. Lonsway goes to Bardsley, back out to Lonsway at the top. Morrison on the left side, open Fessler, near corner 3. That one is well short, pulled in on the bounce by Ambry Nelson, who's checked into the game. Across the center line, this is Erickson, and she loses control of the basketball and dribbles it over the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Or check that, it's poked away by Evanston, so it'll stay with Star Valley. My apologies. Inbound play coming up for Erickson. Goes to Coles. Finds Englehart at the top. 5:22 left in the third. Pass intended for Erickson. Deflected out of bounds by Lonsway towards the student section of Star Valley. 2-0 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 5:19 left in this first quarter. Dribbling towards the right side, it's Englehart. Crosses into the free throw line. Right side 3 from Erickson. Short. Rebound by Star Valley. Second chance is good from Dana. She averages 8 a game, so she'll be definitely one to keep your eye on. Red Devils, bad pass inside the lane, taken away by Star Valley, sends it forward, but she can't hold on to it. Lonsway steals it right back. Tie game with under 5 to play in the first quarter. Lonsway lobs it up high for Morrison, finds Debenham. Turnaround jumper from the free throw line, spins across the rim, pulled in by the Braves. 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. Passes it towards the left side. It's Nelson. She now gets it back towards the top. Straightaway three by Dana is off the base iron, rebounded off the bounce through the crowd by Fessler. And there's the second foul on Engelhardt as she passes it quickly to Lonsway, and then Engelhardt collides with Lonsway. So the second foul will come against Engelhardt and the third foul on Star Valley. Here comes a fresh Red Devil group. It's West, Barker, Cook are on. Staying on, it'll be Lonsway and Fessler. So 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores on the court for the Red Devils. In a tie ball game early in this one, 4:20 left in the first quarter. Lonsway goes to the left block, bounces it back out to Barker, who finds Cook at the top, Fessler on the right side. Passes back to Barker at the top. The post gets called for a travel as she tries to go into the near elbow. And it'll go back to Star Valley. Still tied 2-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Elan Olliff coming to you live from the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth in Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming. Star Valley and Evanston, this is a matchup that usually puts on a lot of entertainment value. Bounce pass inside the lane, layup no good from Johnson underneath the net. Second chance no good, rebound is loose and brought in by Star Valley, and it is deflected out of bounds by the Red Devils. Over the baseline, inbound play coming up for the Braves. 3:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Inbound play for Star Valley. Kicks it up high, this time to Johnson. She puts up the floater, no good. Pulled in by West for Evanston. Has to pass it back out to Cook, but it's intercepted by Dana. Gets it back out to Coles, and she'll draw the foul on the near block, and it's going to come against the Red Devils. So Sheridan Coles will shoot 2. Star Valley 0 for 2 from the line this evening, as the first foul comes against second foul against Evanston, and it's the first one against Lonsway. Star Valley as a group from the free throw line, a 53% team. Coles hits the first one herself, a 51% free throw shooter. So Star Valley takes their first lead of the game. It's 3-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Coles gets ready to shoot the second one. And that one's in and out and in. 4-2 Star Valley with 3:40 remaining in the first quarter as Coles will come out and Christensen comes in. Morrison inbound it for the Red Devils at the near post. Goes to Lonsway. 3 minutes, 38 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lonsway across the center line and is bumped out of bounds, and that is the 4th foul on Star Valley. It's the first one against Ambry Nelson, and the Red Devils will inbound right in front of the cheerleaders on the far sideline. Lonsway goes to Morrison on the left side. Lonsway now dribbles towards the right. Gets it back to West at the top. Finds Barker on the far wing. Pass inside the lane, near block. Layup is good from Braylon Morrison, and the Red Devils tied at 4. So Braylon Morrison gets on the scorebook, and now we'll see what Star Valley does in transition. Both of these teams just kind of going back and forth, feeling it out. Pass inside the lane, no good. Now it's going to be a straightaway 3, well short from Star Valley. Rebound is loose in the field, brought in by the Braves. Gets it back towards the left side to Johnson. And she gets called for a travel, Red Devil basketball. You're seeing a lot of composure put on by the Lady Red Devils in this early game. Star Valley with some opportunities to maybe put some distance, but Evanston's done a decent job kind of making it happen. Across the center line, it's Lonsway. Now gets it out towards the right side, finds Morrison. Back out towards the top. West holds the ball off of her right hip. Bounce pass outside to Lonsway, stolen by Johnson. Going the other way, here goes Star Valley with the go-ahead layup, and they get it to fall. 6-4 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cambry Johnson with her first points of the game. Red Devils now have it with 2:27 left in the first. Morrison drives towards the near block, now gets it back out to Barker on the left side. West guarded by Christensen, and a foul comes against Star Valley. It's the 5th, and Evanston will shoot free throws for the next 2 minutes and 18 seconds, and it'll send Cassie Barker to the free throw line. Chance for Barker to tie this thing up as she gets ready to let the first one go. And it is a 1-point game as the young freshman hits the free throw. Debenham and Bardsley come in for West and Lonsway. Barker, a 49% free throw shooter on a team that shoots 47%. It'll be interesting to see if those numbers do creep up after the performance against Green River. Next one from Barker is good as well. So the Red Devils keeping pace with Star Valley. This was not the case on January 25th. Across the center line, it is Erickson. Gets it towards the left wing and nowhere to go. Back to Erickson. Jumper from the near elbow. Well short. Rebound is up and good by Emily Dana. She's now got the game lead with 4 points. 8-6 Star Valley with just under 2 minutes left in the first. Bardsley goes towards the right side. On the sideline, gets out to the corner. Tough defense from Star Valley. Cook thought about a shot. Instead goes Bardsley on the far corner. 1:47 remaining. Bardsley along the baseline, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. So the Red Devils with a chance yet again to tie it up at the free throw line. As Bailey Erickson is the offender for Star Valley. Bardsley to shoot 2. Puts the first one up, and that is good, and it's a 1-point game. Bardsley, at one point, was the lead scorer of this team, but has kind of cooled off a little bit. Still the #1 free throw shooter at 53% for this Red Devil team. Chance to tie it up here for the senior. Puts it up, and that one rolls in, and it is indeed 8-8 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils looking for their 5th double-digit quarter in a row after going all 4 against Green River in double digits. Pass inside the lane, ripped away by Morrison. Taken back by Bardsley, and she hits the ground. No whistle, brought in by the Braves. Now gets Ambry Nelson. Left side 3 is in and out. Rebound is off the fingertips of Star Valley, brought in by Cassie Barker. Evanston with a 2-on-1. Barker looking for the layup, can't finish it. Rebound by Christensen. And with 1:16 and a tie ball game here in the first, it is Star Valley, and she is fouled by Barker. By the way, that is Ambry Nelson. So the first one against Cassie Barker, and the 3rd foul against the Red Devils. Bringing it forward, it is Katie Dandridge. Back out towards the top. Coles covered by Bardsley. Now leaves it out for Christensen, and it's off her hands and over the left sideline. Red Devil basketball with 62 seconds remaining in the first. Red Devils in the double bonus, so any foul on Star Valley will send Evanston to the line with the chance to take the lead. Emmy Fessler comes in for Violet Cook and Emma Lonsway for JC Bardsley. Fessler just came in with what looked like a tissue in her nose. Maybe she took an elbow to the nose or something, but it's good to see it. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Bounces it out to Fessler on the right side, covered toughly by Johnson. Barker now at the top, finds Coles, pass over to Lonsway, picked away by Nelson, takes it one end to the other, puts on the brakes to fool the defender, and Nelson puts the Braves on top. 10-8 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils will have to move quickly. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. 10-8 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Morrison gets it back out to Fessler. 23 seconds left, hands off to Lonsway at the center line. Able to shake a defender. Morrison on the right side, goes into the elbow. Anna Lee West now in the game at the paint. Jumper from the free throw line, well short. Lonsway tries to get her own rebound back, not gonna happen. Brought in by Star Valley with 8 seconds remaining. Taking it across the line, it's Nelson, 4 seconds left. Nelson goes to the top, kicks it over towards the left side, puts up a shot at the buzzer, it's short, and after 1, it is Star Valley 10, Evanston 8. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Emily Dana leads the game with 4 points right now, and it's a 10-8 lead for Star Valley. Evanston with the basketball with a chance to tie it up. Looking for Annalie West, but the pass is deflected out of bounds by Coles. And the Red Devils with a chance to inbound it. Annalie West on the court, but not on the court is Michaela Christensen, who was guarding West, as the Red Devils will inbound it out to Fessler, goes to the free throw line, bounces it out to Morrison, jumper from the left side, elbow, rebound is a wrestling match, and we've got a foul coming against Evanston on the rebound, and it will be West. So instead of calling a jump ball, they judge that West actually committed a foul, and that is the first one on the freshman. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley as Engelhardt will bring this one across the line, right side over to Coles, and the ball is knocked loose by Lonsway, picked up by Star Valley. Nelson gets it back out to Engelhardt at the top. Dribbles towards the left, now gets it back to Nelson. Evanston locking him out from the inside. As I say that, Engelhardt takes a layup attempt at the near block, no good. Rebound by Evanston. Lonsway and the Red Devils move quickly. Get it over to Fessler, wide open on the left side, steps into the elbow, tries to put up a layup, no good. They say that there's a foul on Evanston. Another one on Annalie West under the basket. That's the second one on the freshman. She's gonna have to take a break as Violet Cook is gonna come in for her. 7:09 remaining in the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here in the first half. Red Devils trail 10-8 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here in Star Valley. Gets it back out towards the top to Dana. She's got 4 on the right side. It is Nelson. Quick pass over to Engelhardt, covered well by Morrison. Engelhardt now leaves it back out to Coles. She'll drive into the paint, bounce pass inside the lane, off of the foot of Barker, picked up by Lonsway. Evanston again with a quick transition. Goes to Morrison on the right side. Fessler, right wing for 3, no good. Rebound is brought in by Fessler, and she'll get another crack at it for the Red Devils. Gets it over to Morrison on the right side, back to Fessler. 6 minutes, 34 seconds left in the half. Fessler retreats back towards the center logo. Draws a double team, has to bounce it out, taken away by Morrison. But despite the tough defense, as Cook drives into the lane, the ball is taken away from her by Star Valley, and they're going to take it to the left to right now. Dana finds Coles. Near block layup is no good. Foul called on Fessler, as Coles, who hit 2 free throws in the first, will go and shoot 2 here in the second. Emmy Fessler commits her first foul, and it's the third foul on Evanston here in the quarter. And the first one from Coles is short. So the most she can do is make this a 3-point lead for Star Valley, as Dandridge and Erickson check in for the Braves. For the Red Devils, it's Cook, Debenham, Fessler, Morrison, and Lonsway on the court. Barker just checked out of the game as well, and 0 for 2, and it doesn't matter, a lane violation on Star Valley, Red Devil basketball. So Evanston will get the ball back, only down by 2. Gets it over to Lonsway. Full court pressure put on by the Braves, but Evanston's able to pass out of it. Finds Fessler on the right wing. Pass over to Debenham on the near elbow, back to Lonsway. Finds Morrison, and the Red Devils down by 2, looking for a shot. Cross-court pass over to Morrison on the near elbow. Lonsway, near side 3 is good, and the Red Devils take the lead. So Emma Lonsway now with 5 points in the game. She now has the game high, and with the Red Devils leading it 11-10. It's knocked out of bounds, a pass knocked out of bounds by Evanston. It's the Red Devil bench. Inbound play coming up for Bailey Erickson and Star Valley. Covered by Emma Lonsway. Evanston Applying a bit of a zone here is Engelhardt, who has been held scoreless so far. Backs into lane. Bad pass broken up by Evanston. Brought in by Lonsway. She's out in front of the crowd. Goes for the layup and finishes it off. Red Devils lead by 3. Lonsway now with 8 points on the afternoon, and it's a 13-10 lead for Evanston. Pass inside the lane, finds the near block layup, no good from Star Valley, and a foul on Star Valley under the net. It's going to be a push against Emily Dana, and the first one against Star Valley, the second foul against Dana, as Lonsway will come out, and Maddie Brown enters the game for the Red Devils. Inbound play stolen by Star Valley. Trying to bounce around the defender was Dandridge, but Cook gets in front of it and knocks it out of bounds. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley. Dandridge to do the honors under the Red Devil net at the near post. Gets it out to Engelhardt at the top. Covered by Brown. Pass inside to Christensen in the lane. She's too hard. Rebound is out of bounds off of Evanston as it goes off their foot and over the baseline. Red Devils working with a 3-point lead with 5:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Second quarter, stolen by Evanston. Fessler, jumper from the far side of the paint. No good off of the base iron. Pulled in by Star Valley. Goes across the center line, pass on the right side over to Engelhardt. Drives to the paint, passes to Dandridge. Christensen in the far corner at the top. It is Erickson for 3 off the base iron, no good. Rebound is brought in by Christensen, and she goes for the layup up and in. Michaela Christensen with her first points of the game, and it's 13-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Timeout called by Coach Roy Barker. We'll take it as well. Red Devils lead by 1 on the first Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment. Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Red Devils and Braves, 1-point lead for Evanston, 13-12. Braves with the inbound play. Engelhardt goes to the free throw line, kicks it towards the right side to Dandridge. Stolen by Evanston. Maddie Brown now kicks it over to Morrison on the right side. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the half. Invite you to stick around for a halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision as Evanston's called for a carryover at the center line. Pass was deflected over the center line by Star Valley, but Brown couldn't hang on to it. She gets called for the carry, and now it'll go back to Star Valley. On our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show, we'll have the Jackalope first half highlights as well as a conversation with Coach Rob Watsabaugh right after that exciting Evanston win over Green River to get us set for the boys game. Christensen for Star Valley goes to Engelhardt, and she gets her first points of the game. A floater up and in, and Star Valley takes the lead 14-12. Timeout called by the Red Devils. Will take it as well. Star Valley with a 1-point lead. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Red Devils and Braves, 14-13. Star Valley Evanston with an inbound play coming up as Brown will give the Big pass over to Barker, goes back to Brown along the near sideline. Quickly over to Lonsway, who's now moved to the wing. Brown at the top, goes towards the right side to Morrison. She drives into the elbow, gets it back out to Debenham. Thought about a shot, instead goes back to Brown. Drives into the free throw line and contact made, loses the basketball. Brought up by Star Valley. Dandridge on the right side, draws the foul on the other end. Check that, that's Cambry Johnson. She'll shoot 2. Johnson has a bucket today. And she gets ready to shoot a free throw. She's a 9 of 17 free throw shooter. Now make her 10 of 18 as that one goes through, and Star Valley extends their lead out to 2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 3 minutes, 38 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. As the shot is up, and it is too hard off the base iron. Rebound by Christensen. Puts the shot up and draws the foul. Brings in Emmy Fessler for the contact, and now Christensen will shoot 2. It's the second one on Fessler and the 5th one on Evanston, so now Star Valley will shoot fouls for the rest of the half. That equates to 336 as Christensen misses the first one. She's now 0 for 3 attempts from the line this afternoon. Next one is up, and that one spins in and out. Fessler able to box out and get it back for the Red Devils. Coles puts on the pressure for Star Valley, gets it back to Lonsway, and the Red Devils are able to handle the pressure once again. Bounce pass outside to Cook. Far corner 3 is off the base iron. Rebound is brought in by Christensen for Star Valley. 3 minutes, 18 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Red Devils down by 2. Engelhardt drives to the near block, goes for the layup, and can't get that one to fall. The touch is a bit off, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in, and 1 for Kentley Engelhardt. So it's now a 4-point lead for Star Valley. And the foul comes against Fessler. It's her 3rd as Bardsley will check in for her. So an and 1 opportunity for Kentley Engelhardt. Leading score on the Star Valley team averages 11 points per game. Misses the free throw. Rebound by Evanston. Engelhardt, by the way, is 67% free throw shooter, the highest on the team. Lonsway out the top, goes to the free throw line, bounces out to Morrison, back out to Bardsley at the center. She's now moved towards the point, drives towards the right side, goes into the block, ball gets poked away from her, rolls it back out to Cook, finds Debenham, jumper from the free throw line is good, and Evanston cuts the gap back down to 2. Ryan Debenham with her first points of the afternoon. 17-15, Star Valley with 2:33 left in the half. Bounce pass out towards the top. Johnson for 3. Base off of the base iron. Rebound is a foul off of Star Valley. And it comes against Sheridan Coles. It's the second foul against Star Valley in the third quarter. And the first one against Coles. Red Devils with an inbound play coming up. Evanston down by 2 with 2:26 remaining in the half. Lonsway goes across the center line. And she gets called for a travel thanks to the tough defense by Engelhardt. It'll turn the ball back over to Star Valley. Inbound play coming up for Nelson. Goes Engelhardt. 2 minutes, 18 seconds over the center line. Bounces out towards the right side to Nelson. Back to Engelhardt. Kicks it over to Johnson. Finds Nelson again, near block, layup, spins in and out, rebound brought in by Star Valley, and 1 for Sheridan Coles. (19-15) Star Valley after that bucket by Coles as she'll go to the line. She is 2 for 4 from the charity stripe this afternoon. 5th one on the way, and it is too hard off the base iron. Rebound is brought back in by Star Valley. This time it's Nelson. Passes back to Engelhardt at the top. 1 minute, 55 seconds remaining here in the first half. Passes back out to Nelson on the right side in three-point area. Instead, pass inside to Cole's layup. She blows it underneath the net. Rebound by the Red Devils. It was just too hard as Morrison gets the ball poked away from her, and now Star Valley throws that one away thanks to the great defense by Evanston. Lonsway gets it back and now takes it across the center line. 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Lonsway covered by Johnson. Drives into the lane, puts the layup up and in off the glass and good. And the Red Devils cut the gap back down to 2. Lonsway with 10. Gets it out towards the left side. Engelhardt for Star Valley with 70 seconds remaining. Passes back out towards the top. Coles thought about a 3, covered by Bardsley. Goes Engelhardt on the right side. Morrison on defense there. Straightaway 3 is off the glass and drained by Emily Dana. Red Devils down by 5 with 49 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Bardsley on the right side. Passes to Debenham, goes into the lane, puts the layup up and in, and the Red Devils cut the gap back down to 3. Debenham with 4. 33 seconds left here in the quarter. Evanston looking for a turnover as Engelhardt's layup is no good. Rebound is brought in by Morrison. Red Devils with 23 seconds left, down by 3. Bardsley now gets it over to Lonsway. Would love to either have this thing tied or a 1-point game going into the locker room with 13 seconds left. Bounces out to Morrison on the right side. 10 seconds left. Finds Lonsway at the top. Retreats back towards the center logo. Cook, right side free throw line extended. Hand off to Lonsway. Layup is up and no good at the buzzer. And after 2, it is Star Valley 22, Evanston 19. We got ourselves a good game. We'll be right back after this with our Uinta Iron Vision halftime show. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-bender-er, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth and our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We'll kick things off with the Jackalope first half highlights, doing the hopping for your shopping. The next time you need items picked up from stores, errands done, or late night food delivered, call Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174. Well, we got ourselves a good one. Star Valley outscores Evanston 10-8 in the first quarter and 12-11 in the second quarter. For these numbers are unofficial, as the math doesn't quite add up, but they do give you an idea of what has happened here. For Star Valley, we got 4 for Kinley Englehart, 4 for Sheridan Coles, 2 for Ambry Nelson, 3 for Cambry Johnson, 2 for Michaela Christensen, and 7 for Emily Dana leading the Braves. For the Red Devils, 2 for JC Bardsley, 2 for Ryan Debenham. I think that might be where we're messed up. I think Debenham might actually have 3. Fessler with 2, Barker with 2, and a game-high 10 for Emma Lonsway. That is your Jackalope first half highlights, brought to you by Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174, doing the hopping for your shopping. The next time you need items picked up from stores, errands done, or late night food delivered, call Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174. We'll be right back on our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show with Coach Rob Watsaba. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Booth here with Evanston Red Devil basketball coach and a man that probably lost about 2 years of his life on that game, Mr. Rob Watsaba, as we get him ready to go here in the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. And Coach Watsaba, third overtime game of the season. You're now 2-1 in overtime. Nail biter type games. The play that won this game was eerily similar to the play that won the Wheatland overtime game. I mean, what can you just say about the tenacity of the boys, considering this wasn't their best shooting night. Things didn't kind of go the way I think you guys would ideally plan it to, but they still came out and got the win.
Absolutely. Our kids, they fought incredibly hard, and we played well enough to win tonight. And that's what matters kind of on a emotional senior night. Everyone was ready. We needed everyone, and we came out and we played really well and got the win.
Was there a little bit of, hey, the girls just kind of set the place on fire? We gotta follow that up as well to keep the momentum going after what they pulled off here tonight?
Absolutely. You know, the girls played an incredible game. They set the tone for the night, and very, very happy for them getting the win, you know, setting the table for us to come out and play off some really good energy from the crowd and everyone here.
The last time you guys played this team, you guys won it pretty much going away, but Theron Archibald was having an off night. I got 24 points for him. What can you say about that young man and just the effort he put in tonight?
Yeah, he's a great scorer. He shoots the ball. You think that it's going in almost every single time. And, you know, he gets some good looks and he makes some really tough shots. And some of those shots we have to be okay with, but he does make those tough ones, and he's a great player.
Now you guys get ready for Saturday, Star Valley. A little bit of revenge on the mind. Would like to go steal a win on the road. Keep your guys' chances alive for that #1 seed. What does a win like this kind of do to help you guys kind of have that confidence to move forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's a gritty win. You find a way to win a tight ball game like this going into overtime. You know, there's a ton of different things that we wish we could have done differently so it doesn't go that way.
A big thank you to Coach Rob Watzbach for joining us on our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Iron Vision. And this marks the end of our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Iron Vision. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
And third quarter action gets started a little bit early, and we are ready to go. Red Devils down 22-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Near side three is good from Star Valley to light this thing off, and it is 25-19 on thanks to the three ball by Dana, giving her 10 points on the afternoon. Evanston now gets Fessler at the top, gets it back out to Lonsway, goes to the near side of the paint, back out to Morrison looking for the corner. Instead, it'll be Lonsway in that near elbow. Left side three by Morrison trying to answer back, and the rebound is a foul on Evanston's Emmy Fessler, and that's not good. I think that's her fourth in the game. And it is, as here comes Cassie Barker to come in for the Red Devils. Red Devils with the basketball as they'll get an inbound, or excuse me, Braves with the basketball. Engelhardt goes into the lane, and taking the foul, it's Ryan Debenham on the other side, and that's I believe the third foul against Engelhardt, and she's may have to come out. We'll see. Red Devils down 25-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway goes from one end to the other, near block, can't get that one to fall. Rebound by Barker is going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay with Evanston. Inbound play by Bardsley, leaves it high for Barker. Jumper right in front of the free throw line, too hard. Rebound is brought in by Coles for Star Valley. Taking it along the far sideline, it's Nelson. Now gets it back out towards the top, Erickson. Tries to send someone towards the far wing, instead has to settle for Dana on the left side. Back out towards the top. Coles, right side. 3 from Erickson. In and out. Pulled in by Lonsway, who probably gives up about 3 inches to both the defenders in the paint. Great heart move there by Lonsway. Bardsley on the left side has some room. Dribbles towards the top. Bounces it back out to Morrison on the right side. Finds Debenham at the free throw line. Barker on the near far corner. Drives in the lane. Puts the layup up. No good. Rebound is brought in by Barker, but she tried to save it from going out of bounds, but it's taken back by Star Valley. Sends it to Coles on the left side. And now Evanston will draw another charge. It's Debenham again. So that is the third one against Coles. So now you've got Coles and Engelhardt both in early foul trouble. We'll see if that comes into play in this game. Lonsway brings it forward. Red Devils down by 5. 25-19 on the 25-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Right side, Barker trying to pass it to Bardsley, but a jumping interception in the far elbow by Erickson. Star Valley now brings it across the center line. It's Nelson, dribbles towards the right side. And with 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter, Nelson kicks this one over on the right side to Johnson, goes in the lane and calls a travel on Star Valley. And it's Nelson who took an extra step. Red Devil defense doing a good job. Here comes Annalie West and Violet Cook for Cassie Barker and Ryan Debenham. So with the exception of that 3 ball by Dana, Evanston doing a good job on defense, as that's the only points that Star Valley has been able to get. Evanston experienced full pressure. They're able to handle it. Pass inside the lane intended for West, and it goes off of Dana and over the baseline. Inbound play for the Red Devils. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. 25-19, Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pass inside the lane, picked up by Star Valley, and now they get a nice steal. 5:14 left in the third. Pass it towards the left side to Johnson. Drives to the near block, now reverses out. Gets it back over to Erickson. Now on the right wing, it's Christensen. Johnson at the top, holds the ball high above her head. Now flings this one over to Erickson. Drives towards the paint, and she gets the ball poked from behind her. Has to get it back out to Evanston. Ball's loose in the paint, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow, Braves. 6-point lead for Star Valley here in the third quarter with 4:48 left. Inbound play, bounces it out towards the left side, goes into the lane, bounce pass inside the lane, looked like it was too hard from Emily Dana, but instead she's able to just get a shooter's bounce off the rim, and it falls through. Red Devils on the other side. Lonsway goes towards the near block, leaves it out for West, and she's called for a travel. Red Devils down 27-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As checking in for Star Valley, it's Katie Dandridge. Kinley Engelhardt and Sheridan Coles both on the bench with 3 fouls right now. As Nelson goes across the center line. Bounce pass out towards the right wing to Johnson. Guarded well, and now over to Christensen. Bardsley doing a good job on defense on her. Now passes out towards the right side, puts the floater, and a foul called on West. She tried to block the ball, but according to the refs, she gets more player than ball, and it will go against West. That's her third. Bailey Erickson to the free throw line for the first time this afternoon. First one on the way. That one's too hard. Erickson comes in as a 49% free throw shooter this week, as the second one is on the way, and that one's good. So 28-19, Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. A 6-0 quarter in favor of the Braves. As West will come out, and Barker comes back in. Bardsley inbounds to Lonsway, and running straight into a screen is the Star Valley defender set by Cook. And we are going to get a poke over the baseline on the other end. Checking into the game will be Dana. Bardsley will inbound it for the Red Devils. Lobs it up high for Barker. Now she takes into the lane, goes for the layup. Over the defender, gets her own rebound back, puts it up high. That one no good. Rebound brought in by Star Valley's Ambry Nelson. 5 minutes, 51 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Red Devils down by 9. Pass towards the left side. It is Dandridge. Gets it out to Christensen on the right wing, covered by Bardsley. Back towards the top. Straightaway three from Dana, in and out. Rebound is brought in by Star Valley. Second chance, no good. Rebound by Star Valley's Christensen, and she gets that one to fall. Michaela Christensen now with 4 points this afternoon. Has a whistle, a timeout called by Coach Roy Barker. We'll take it as well. Red Devils down 30-19. You're tuned into First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Well, Star Valley comes out of the half and puts up 8 unanswered points, stretching their lead out to 11. It is 30-19. Evanston still looking for their first second half bucket here in the third quarter. As they put up 8 points in the first quarter, 11 points in the second quarter. And trying to get back on track as that timeout was called by Coach Roy Barker. Inbound play coming up for Bardsley. Gets it out to Violet Cook in between the circles. He finds Bardsley on the left side, Cook at the top. Right side, Lonsway. Morrison on the right wing. 2-3 zone played by Star Valley as they are not going to let Evanston try to get inside. Bardsley thought about a shot on the far wing instead, goes back out to Lonsway. Morrison quickly shut down again. Pass to the free throw line. Evanston passes out. Now Bardsley passes to Barker, left block, up and no good, but she draws 2. Cassie Barker 2 for 2 from the line this afternoon with a chance to take the 0 off the scoreboard here in the third quarter for the Red Devils and try to get this game back down to single digits. 11-point lead, biggest lead we've seen for either team this afternoon, as the first one from Barker is a touch too hard. Barker now 2 for 3 from the line, and she's 3 for 4. So now it's a 10-point lead. Red Devils on defense, and that is poked away by Lonsway, but picked up by Erickson. Gets it on the left side to Dana. Pass to Christensen on the right side, goes into the lane, has to pass it back out. Top of the arc three, misses wide right off the glass from Erickson, and the Red Devils get the ball back. Inbound play coming up for Evanston. Full court pressure put on by Star Valley as the pass for Lonsway poked out of bounds by Nelson on the near post. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Red Devils with 1 point here in the third, but as Lonsway is fouled quickly by Nelson, and that is the 4th foul on the Braves. Check that, it's Bailey Erickson who commits her 3rd foul. Inbound play coming up for the Red Devils. Bardsley lobs it up to an open Lonsway. She's going to get across the line, no problem. And she is called for a double dribble thanks to the pressure put on by Emily Dana. 2 minutes, 27 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Bringing it across, it's Ambry Nelson. Bounces out towards the right wing. Johnson now drives into the near block, and it is poked away by Barker and over the baseline. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley as this game has kind of come to a little bit of a slowdown. 2:16 left in the third quarter, 10-point lead for Star Valley. Inbound play for the Braves. Lobs it up high to Nelson at the top. Drives towards the near side of the key. Christensen along the baseline. Now gets it out to Nelson again on the right side. Covered by Cook. Back out to Christensen, who keeps it inbounds. They'll have to outpass out to Johnson at the top. Right side, it is Dandridge. Pass inside the lane, right near far block is no good. Great defense by Bardsley to put that one over the baseline. And an inbound play coming up for Star Valley. Katie Dandridge to do the honors for the Braves. Now gets it out to the free throw line. Nelson now passes out to Johnson, who is back into the game after taking that hard collision against Barker. Good to see her back. Pass over to Nelson on the left side, and she is fouled by Cassie Barker. That's the third foul on Evanston and the third foul on Barker, as Maddie Brown will check in for JC Bardsley. And Georgia Steinke will make a varsity appearance for Cassie Barker. Steinke was the one who made the game winner against Green River in the girls JV game. Gets it out towards the right side. It's Dana, covered by now Christensen. Pass out in between the circles. Drives towards the right side. It's going to be a foul on Evanston as Johnson puts up the shot from the right side, and it's going to come against Lonsway. Fourth foul on Evanston, second personal on Emma, with 90 seconds left in the third quarter. First one on the way from Dandridge from Johnson is no good. Debenham comes in for Morrison, so it is Georgia Steinke, Maddie Brown, Emma Lonsway, Violet Cook, and Ryan Debenham on the court for the Red Devils. 0 for 2 free throws as the rebound is brought in by Steinke, and we get a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Evanston. 1:27 remaining in the third quarter. Red Devils down by 10 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here in Star Valley. Lonsway now gets the inbound play, brings this one slowly across, waiting for her. It is Nelson. Gets it out to Brown on the left side, 1:18. Passes to Debenham at the top. Finds Lonsway. Jumper from the near elbow, no good. Off the glass, pulled in by Dana. Here come the Braves. Marching it quickly is Johnson. Now passes over to Nelson. On the right wing, pass to Nelson in the paint, puts the layup up and in, and Star Valley gets their biggest lead of the day at 12. Nelson with 4 points on the afternoon. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Lonsway across the center line, now bounces it out to Cook on the right side. Covered well by Star Valley's Dana. Flings it back out to Brown on the near elbow, far elbow, blocked by Nelson. Here come the Braves with 32 seconds left. Quick pass towards the left side. This time it is Dandridge. Passes inside the lane to Christensen, and it's a 14-point lead as Michaela Christensen with 6. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. 34-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway in between the circles. Passes it over to Cook on the right side. Drives to the near block, puts on the brakes. Bad pass taken away by Star Valley's Emily Dana. 1 second left, puts up the shot, not in time from the far side, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Star Valley with a 14-point lead, 34-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
If you're the Red Devils, goal is simple. Win this quarter and try to get back into this game. Here in the fourth, 7 minutes, 29 seconds remaining as Evanston forces a turnover right off the inbound pass. Fessler, bounce pass outside, stolen by Star Valley's Bailey Erickson. Here come the Braves, with 7:18 left in the fourth. Engelhardt back into the game at the top of the arc. Bounces it towards the left side. Dandridge holding against Bardsley. Johnson now passes back to Engelhardt off of the foot of Johnson. And now she gets it on the right corner. Pass inside the lane to Coles. Puts the hook shot up underneath the net. Rebound is pulled in by the freshman Annalie West. Fessler with 6:48 remaining in the game goes across the center line. Red Devils down by 14. They need a massive quarter right here, right now. Bardsley gets it out to Morrison on the right side. Back out to Bardsley at the top. Gets it to Morrison, near side for three. That one well short, kept in by Barker. Finds West, and the ball is thrown away by Star Valley, though, as they tried to wrestle it away from West, but losing the basketball, it looked like, was Johnson, and she just throws it across the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Bardsley comes out, and Lonsway comes in, it looks like. Pass towards the left side, intended for Lonsway, taken away by Engelhardt. Takes it one end to the other, and poked away by Lonsway, but Star Valley keeps it. Cole's on the right side, fakes a shot on the right wing, now drives into the lane, ball's down on the ground, and a great job by Cassie Barker to get arms on it before Coles can just take off with it, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Red Devils, so they steal a possession here with 6:09 left here in the fourth. Lonsway goes across the center line, bounces it out to Fessler. Passes around Engelhardt, but it's taken back by Engelhardt, looking for the easy layup. Puts on the brakes in the lane, but she waits too long. Poked away by Evanston. Engelhardt gets it back on the near corner, drives into the paint. Her shot no good, gets a rebound. She had 3 chances, and she cashes in on the third. Engelhardt now with 6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, and it is 36-20. Morrison on the far side gets it to Debenham, 2 feet behind the free throw line. Jump shot is no good, pulled in by Star Valley on the rebound. 5.5 left in the fourth. Engelhardt gets across the center line, puts on the brakes, now drives towards the right side, puts up the layup from the free throw line, no good. Wrestles that rebound back, and there's a foul on the ground on Evanston. Comes against Braylon Morrison. As Coles, Johnson, and Dandridge will come out for Star Valley. Christensen, one of the 3 to come back in. Inbound pass to Nelson on the right side. Engelhardt at the top, finds Christensen in the lane, puts the hook shot up, and good. 38-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Michaela Christensen now with 8 points this afternoon. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Morrison gets the ball poked away from her, gets it back, passes over to Lonsway on the right wing, drives along the baseline. Trying to pass it to Barker on the far block, but it's intercepted by Star Valley's Emily Dana. Right corner three from Dana is good as it rattles through. And it's 41-20 on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Star Valley going on an explosion of points here in the second half, outscoring Evanston. Well, let's count it up. 19-1 in this second half so far. As the Red Devils kept up well with the Braves in the first and second quarter. It was a 2-point lead for Star Valley after one. Evanston cuts that gap down. Only loses the second quarter by one. So it's a 3-point game at the half. But then ever since then, we've seen Star Valley go on a massive 19-0 run against, or 19-1 run against the Red Devils. 4:36 left here in regulation. After this, we'll have our abbreviated post-game show, then get you set for an abbreviated Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show for the boys game. A lot riding on that one. Evanston beats Green River in overtime, so they only have one conference loss. Star Valley suffers their first conference loss to Jackson in overtime last night. So the winner of this afternoon's game will have the #1 seed in the quadrant. On the boys' side, great pass inside the lane to Fessler. She draws the foul and will shoot two. First trip to the line for Fessler today. And it is the second foul against Ambry Nelson. First foul against Star Valley in the quarter as Fessler's shot is too hard. Immediately her teammates come and pick her up. Puts the shot up, and that one off the mark. Pulled in by Star Valley. Slowly bringing it forward, it's Dandridge, or check that actually, that's Dana. Now kicks it out to Erickson on the right side. Passes back to Engelhard. Thought about a shot instead. Goes out towards the left side to Dana. She has shown some range, hitting 3 3-balls this afternoon. Engelhard on the near wing. Pass inside the paint. Nobody home, and it just goes across the baseline. Red Devil basketball. 3:53 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Morrison. She marches across the, to Lonsway. She marches across the center line, leaves it for Fessler on the right wing. Passes back to Lonsway, drives along the baseline, puts on the brakes, gets it back out to Debenham. Looking for Fessler, and that is broken up by Nelson for Star Valley. Engelhard passes over to Dana, who is fouled hard on the shot on the far side of the paint by Debenham, and they're going to discuss something here. Are they going to say that that was intentional? And it's against Debenham for the push. Against Debenham, it's the first one, and the second foul against Evanston. That'll send Dana to the free throw line. First time this afternoon. First one on the way, rattles through, and it's 42-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 3:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter, as this lead has gone out to 22 for the Braves, as they have come out and fired on all cylinders here in the third and fourth quarters. She makes both of them. It's 43-20. Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook on the far corner gets it out to Debenham at the top. Finds Lonsway, now dribbles towards the right wing, gets it back out to Morrison. Jumper from the near elbow, off the back iron, pulled in by Christensen. A very senior-heavy Star Valley team against, right now, a lineup with only one senior on the floor. Right side layup is no good. Rebound by Christensen, and she'll get it to draw the foul to shoot 2. Michaela Christensen to the line for the 3rd time this evening. She's missed all 4. But again, a pretty heavy Star Valley senior lineup. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors. Evanston only with 3, as they play mostly sophomores and freshmen. And speaking of that, here comes 2 onto the court. It's freshman Barker and senior Bardsley, as Christensen hits the first free throw. Second one is on the way, and that one is too hard off the back. Pulled in by Bardsley on the bounce. She now takes off, goes across the center line, tries a layup on the far block, but it's going to be a lost control over the baseline. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley with 2:48 left here in the 4th quarter. Inbound play over to Englehart. Now passes it back towards the right side to Dandridge. Passing back to Englehart as she will lose control of the basketball, brought in by Fessler. Emmy towards the left side, passes over to Morrison on the right wing. Back out to Bardsley, looking for something at the top. Finds Fessler on the left side. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining. Bardsley on the right side, drives to the far side of the paint and puts it off of the backboard. Rebound, inbound play coming up for Star Valley with 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. 44-20, Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Evanston applies some pressure of their own as they'll pass it to Christensen quickly in the paint from the near block, and that shot is no good, pulled in by Barker. 2:06 remaining. Barker now finds Fessler on the left wing. Lonsway goes to the scorer's table. Had to squeeze between the scorer's table and the referee as she awaits to come on. Cook from the left side. Gets the ball poked away. Bounces it out to Morrison on the near corner. And a whistle. It's going to be a timeout called by Coach Roy Barker. We'll take it as well. You're tuned into First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devils and Braves, the score with less than 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. It's Star Valley 44, Evanston 20, as Star Valley has come out after it being a 3-point game at the half, 22-19. Star Valley has outscored Evanston 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23-1 in this second half. Inbound play by Evanston. Gets it over to Bardsley on the right elbow. Now back out to Brown as she's checked into the game. Lonsway cuts into the lane, gets it to Barker. Left side for 3. That one bounces high off of the top of the backboard, and there it will go out of bounds. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley with 90 seconds remaining. Drills along the left side, now gets it back to Christensen, open in the lane, puts up the layup, good block by Evanston, and a rebound by Star Valley up and in for Sheridan Coles. 46-20, Red Devils down. Pass intended for Evanston goes Lonsway to Brown, and here comes a brand new 5 coming on for Star Valley as the all-senior starting lineup comes off. And now Evanston will bring in Annalie West for J.C. Bardsley with 71 seconds remaining. Lonsway to inbound it And Lonsway is going to come in because there were 6 people on the court, and now Georgia Steinke comes in for the inbound play. Gets it back out to Barker at the top. Drives towards the left side, looking for the pass, and she is fouled. And Cassie Barker was fouled on the ground, so an inbound play with 1:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cook to inbound it for the Red Devils. Bounce pass inside the lane. Barker somehow wrestles it away. Rebound is a foul push against Star Valley, and it comes against Mikkel Hatterley. Inbound play for the Red Devils. Goes to West on the left corner. Passes back to Cook, and she's called for a travel with a minute remaining. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley. We'll see how much time they want to take off the clock here, but Evanston's pouring on the pressure with 3 of them in the defensive backfield. They're going to try to force a 10-second. They have a shot here, but it's going to go across the center line for Nelson. Trying to figure out what to do with 46 seconds left. Evanston putting on a tough defense, gets it out towards the right side to Bagley. And now at the free throw line finds Nelson. 36 seconds left. Star Valley looking to pass this clock out. Pass it towards the right side. Holding is Hatterley. Now at the top, it's Nelson, who's had herself a 6-point game this afternoon. Pass towards the right side to Bagley, and now on the right wing, it's Nelson again. 19 seconds left. Pass towards the left side, and it looks like Star Valley will be content to just burn this clock off with 12 seconds left. On the right wing, it is Mackey, nearly stolen by Cook. Evanston can't bring it in. 4 seconds left, and now Mackey holds, and that should do it. Your final score, it's Star Valley 46, Evanston 20. We'll be right back with our post-game show. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for our post-game show. Your final score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here for the girls' game. It's Star Valley 46, Evanston 20. As we move on to our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meet. Well, for the Star Valley Braves, they outscore Evanston 10-8 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, Evanston, though, only outscored 12-11, showing some signs of life before the half, and it's only a 3-point game at the half. But Star Valley comes roaring to life here in the second quarter, or in the second half rather, as they outscore Evanston 24-1 the rest of the way, giving us our final score 46-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 6 for Kinley Englehart, 6 for Sheridan Coles, 4 for Ambry Nelson, a free throw for Bailey Erickson, 3 for Cambry Johnson, 9 for Michaela Christensen, and a game-high 17 for Emily Dana. For the Red Devils, I've got 2 for J.C. Bardsley, 2 for Ryan Debenham, 2 for Emmy Fessler, 3 for Cassie Barker, and 10 for Emma Lonsway. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street, Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We take you back to the first quarter. This great teamwork play started by Lonsway, goes to West, to Barker, finds a wide open Braylon Morrison as she gets 2 as well. And the Red Devils get Braylon Morrison going, and her scoring game scoring streak continues. And that is your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Moving into our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi, and who is better tonight? Well, we got to go with Emma Lonsway. She hits 3 from beyond the arc in the first half, giving Evanston a shot at the halftime point. So congratulations to Emma Lonsway, our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you set for the boys game again. Your final score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with the girls. It is Star Valley 46, Evanston 24. Well, the boys game, when we come back after this, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in 1 appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Time for our news and notes section on our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. Evanston and Star Valley. Well, the last time these two teams played, Star Valley shot out of their minds, hitting 11 from beyond the arc, helping them to a double-digit victory over the Evanston Red Devils. But things get very, very interesting tonight. Evanston, now the #1 defense in all of 4A, overtaking Natrona County by 0.2 points. And the really interesting thing right now is that, sorry, I just saw something on the Jumbotron that kind of caught me off guard, made me laugh a little bit. But the real interesting thing is on Thursday night, Evanston wins 67-65 over Green River in overtime, keeping their record intact on the 4A Southwest, giving them a 3-1 record. Star Valley was 3-0 last night going into Jackson. Jackson wins in overtime, and now Star Valley is 3-1. Jackson with 2 quadrant losses, still behind both of these two teams. So here's the situation. In case you haven't figured it out, it's kind of obvious, but the Red Devils and Braves, winner of this one, will have the #1 seed in the region at this point. Not sewn up, but they'll pull into first place with 1 game to play. So this is a huge game for both of these teams. That's our news and notes section here on our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you set with our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaching show with Coach Rob Watsabaugh. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Booth here with Evanston Red Devil basketball coach and a man that probably lost about 2 years of his life on that game, Mr. Rob Watsabaugh, as we get him ready to go here in the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. And Coach Watsabaugh, third overtime game of the season. You're now 2-1 in overtime. Nail biter type games. The play that won this game was eerily similar to the play that won the Wheatland overtime game. I mean, what can you just say about the tenacity of the boys, considering this wasn't their best shooting night? Things didn't kind of go the way I think you guys would ideally plan it to, but they still came out and got the win.
Absolutely. Our kids, they fought incredibly hard, and we played well enough to win tonight. And that's what matters, kind of on a emotional senior night. Yeah. Everyone was ready. We needed everyone, and we came out and we played really well and got the win.
Was there a little bit of, hey, the girls just kind of set the place on fire? We gotta follow that up as well to keep the momentum going after what they pulled off here tonight?
Absolutely. You know, the girls played an incredible game. They set the tone for the night, and very, very happy for them getting the win, you know, setting the table for us to come out and play off some really good energy from the crowd and everyone here.
The last time you guys played this team, you guys won it pretty much going away, but Theron Archibald was having an off night. I got 24 points for him. What can you say about that young man and just the effort he put in tonight?
Yeah, he's a great scorer. He shoots the ball. You think that it's going in almost every single time. And, you know, he gets some good looks and he makes some really tough shots. And some of those shots we have to be okay with, but he does make those tough ones, and he's a great player.
Now you guys get ready for Saturday, Star Valley. A little bit of revenge on the mind. Would like to go steal a win on the road. Keep your guys' chances alive for that #1 seed. What does a win like this kind of do to help you guys kind of have that confidence to move forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's a gritty win. You find a way to win a tight ball game like this going into overtime. You know, there's a ton of different things that we wish we could have done differently so it doesn't go that way, but it did, and our guys found a way to win. And I told them, you know, enjoy this tonight, but we got to be focused tomorrow to go on the road to a tough environment in Star Valley with a good team, and we've got to prepare tomorrow to give ourselves the opportunity to win on the road in conference.
Well, Coach, it's a later night than I think any of us anticipated, so we're going to let you go. That is Coach Rob Watsabaugh, head coach of the Evanston Red Devils. Right now, still only one loss in quadrant play. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on the big win. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, we appreciate it. It's been awesome playing at home. Love playing here in front of our fans. Tonight truly shows how awesome this environment is. You know, full house. They were here. You know, all the support and everything that we've had, you know, throughout the year. We really appreciate it from our cheerleaders, dance team, band, student section, parents, you name it. They all did an incredibly great job, and hats off to them. And good luck to wrestling. They have regional starting tomorrow. And swimming, I think they have state starting today or tomorrow. So good luck to everyone, you know, competing in those postseason tournaments, or a little bit of a loss for words here, but good luck to everyone. Appreciate all the support. Go Red Devils.
Big thank you to Coach Rob Watsabaugh for joining us on our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show. When we come back, we'll have our Ellingford Brothers keys to the game, as well as our varsity starting lineups and team intros. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Ellingford Brothers, keys to the game for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Contact Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515. Well, before we give you our keys to the game, we have an update from regional wrestling in Riverton. Evanston currently sits at the end of Friday in third place, tied with Cody. Riverton right there. Green River leads with 91.5. Pinedale is second, so that's where things kind of sit at the 3A West Regional Wrestling Tournament. For your keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Well, last time Star Valley shot the lights out of the building, but they had a lot of open looks. So if you're Evanston, you've got to guard the perimeter, because that is where this team definitely has a huge strength, is shooting on the outside. That's your Ellingford Brothers keys to the game. Brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. We're going to go and go radio. Actually, no, we're going to go and introduce you to your 2023-24 Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Varsity Inc.
Cohen Morrow, senior, forward.
Luke Robinette, senior, guard.
Kai Barker, senior, power forward.
Jordan Mendez, junior, guard.
Riker Lind, junior, forward. Clayton Cook, junior, center.
Jay Hill, junior, guard. Brooks Earl, junior, guard.
Riker Pace, junior, power forward.
Brenner Lim, junior, guard.
Paul Baxter, junior, guard. Drew Barker, senior, guard.
We will now go radio silent for a national anthem. Apologies, we accidentally hit the mute button on that. We do apologize about that. Sorry about that. Moving on in our, did not realize that we accidentally hit the mute button on that one. So moving on to our Starting lineups brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc. We're on your team. For Evanston, number 3, Drew Barker. Number 5, Riker Lind. Number 12, Clayton Cook. Number 15, Kai Barker. Number 21, Luke Robinette. For the Star Valley Braves, it is number 2, PJ Horsley. Number 3, Cash Lancaster. Number 20, Cooper Lancaster. Number 24, Max Jensen. And number 35, Simon Gaskell. Again, apologies that we had an operator error there on the national anthem. Accidentally hit the mute button when I thought I was unmuting it, so I do apologize. As that is your starting lineups brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc. We are on your team as we reset the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As the Star Valley Braves comes out, white uniforms, maroon numerals and yellow outline. Evanston, red uniforms, white numerals with a blue trim for the Red Devils. As the Braves welcome to the court by their starting lineup here. As Simon Gaskell comes out. Of course, Gaskell won the slam dunk competition at the Flaming Gorge Invite at the beginning of the season. And here we go, Evanston versus Star Valley. The number 1 spot, or number 1 ranking right now in the Southwest on the line. Winner of this game will have that number 1 ranking going into the final week. For the Red Devils, it's Barker versus Gaskell to get us started. Evanston on the red, going right to left. Star Valley white, going left to right. Gaskell versus Barker. As we get set, about 20 minutes later than scheduled. Tip-off is won by Star Valley, and we're underway. It'll be Cash Lancaster, passes it over towards Cooper Lancaster on the left side. Star Valley moving the ball at a pretty frenetic pace to get things handed off. Bounces out towards the left side to Horsley, and with 7:45, they'll go back out towards the logo. Cash Lancaster calling for a screen, passes it out to Horsley on the left side. Gaskell in the lane, backs up against Cook, puts the floater up and in, and Star Valley strikes first, 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils with their first offensive possession. Leaves Kai Barker wide open on the right side, pass over to an open Lind. Robinette near corner 3 off of the front of the rim, pulled in by Star Valley. Quick pass over to Lancaster, steps around the defender, goes for the layup short. Rebound by Evanston's Clayton Cook. Drew Barker now brings it across. He'll run the point. Our player of the game last time on Thursday night against Green River. Robinette drives into the elbow, bounce pass in the lane, can't be controlled. Brought in at Star Valley. Cash Lancaster, step back 3 from the left side is short. Rebound by Gaskell, has to pass it back out to Jensen. And now it's going to be Cash Lancaster again. 6 minutes, 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Bounces it out towards the right side to Cooper Lancaster. In the lane, Gaskell now out towards the top. Charging in, it's Jensen. Puts up the fadeaway jumper right in front of the net. And it's 4-0 Star Valley to start off. Red Devils now will look for a response with 6:16 left in the first quarter. Passes it over to Kai Barker, and he's fouled by Jensen. So the first foul of the game goes against Star Valley. Inbound play coming up in front of the scores table for the Red Devils. It'll be taken by Cook. 4-0 start for the Braves. Inbound to Robinette, and he'll march it across the line. Covered by Lancaster, goes to Cook. Open Riker Lind near side. Steps over to Barker on the right wing. Covered by Lancaster. Drives along the baseline. Tries to pass outside the lane. Intercepted by Star Valley's Cash Lancaster. Steps in the lane. Puts up the layup and good. And it's 6-0 Star Valley to get us started. 5:44 left in the first quarter. Pass over to Barker on the right side. Now gets it back to Robinette. Wide open runner into the lane. And Luke Robinette takes the lid off the basket for the Red Devils. Down by 4 now with 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. Lancaster of the cash variety goes towards the right side, steps towards the top of the arc, flicks this one over to Cooper Lancaster, goes into the elbow, now retreats back out, kicks it back out towards the top to Lancaster. 5:12 left in the first quarter. Horsley on the left wing, now hands off to Jensen on the left side. Trying to take the layup in was Jensen instead. Passes out to Cooper Lancaster from the near side for 3, and it's good. So Cooper Lancaster now gets in on the scoring with the first 3 ball of the afternoon. Red Devils now pass it to Lind on the left side, gets it over to Barker on the right wing. 9-2 start for the Braves. Lind on the right corner, thought about a 3, shut down quickly by Cash Lancaster, and the ball is wrestled away from him by Lancaster. Takes it one end to the other, stops, leaves the ball behind, and now picks it back up. Charges into the paint, goes for the layup, off balance, no good, pulled in by Kai Barker for the Red Devils. Evanston down by 7, have to get some buckets here with 4:23 left in the first. Suffocating defense being played by Star Valley. Robinette on the near side, drives into the paint, kicks it back out to Riker Lind. Steps aside to the left for 3 and got it. Riker Lind with a nice little move there, and the Red Devils cut it down to 4. On the right side, it is Jensen. Pass out to Gaskell at the top, covered by Cook. Hands off to Cash Lancaster. Right side 3, well short. Rebound is off of the fingertips of Horsley, and now gets it over to Jensen. On the far wing, it's Cooper Lancaster, excuse me. Check that, not Cash Lancaster, Cooper Lancaster, excuse me. On the right side, Horsley now passes out to Cash at the top. Drives into the lane, goes for the layup, and good. 4 points for Cash Lancaster. Red Devils back down by 6. Right side, Barker with Lancaster, gets a screen from Kai Barker, flicks it out to Robinette on the right side. He's got 2 already. PJ Horsley on defense. Goes back out to Kai. Pass is intended in the near corner for Lind, but it's deflected out by Jensen. Red Devils bring in 2 shooters with Mendez and Hill. Also coming in is Cohen Morrow. Drew Barker, Luke Robinette, and Kai Barker taking a break. They're out, the 3 mentioned, out there with Lind and Cook. Jay Hill hit the game winner in overtime against Green River. He gets over to Mendez. Finds Lind on the right side for 3. Yes! And Lind with 6 points. Red Devils bring this thing back down to 3. Now you need a defensive stop if you're Evanston. Into the game now for Star Valley is Zane Hedges. He draws the defensive assignment of Hill. Steps towards the left side. Now it is Neild on the left wing. Shumway goes to Neild. Pass inside the lane, and he's fouled. And Bryson Neild on the ground. It's the first foul against Evanston, and we'll see who they assess it against. It's Mendez. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley. It'll be taken by Hedges. Inbounds, and that throw layup is no good. Rebound is off of Evanston and over the baseline. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley's Zane Hedges again. Red Devils have cut this thing down to 3 thanks to the 3-point shooting of Lind. They need that #1 defense to show up. Left side 3 is off the mark, pulled in by Hill for Evanston in the field. Sends it forward to Lind, who draws the double team. Back to Cook in the lane, on the near block, puts up the floater, rattles through, bops it back out to Lind on the far corner. Hill now on the left wing. Dribbling towards the top of the circle, bounce between the legs, now goes to Mendez on the right side. Morrow at the top, covered by Cooper Lancaster. Passes it to Hill on the left wing. Lind straight away, thought about a 3, instead goes in the lane. Nice pass over to Cohen Morrow, and it's good. Red Devils cut it down to 2. Morrow gets his first points of the game, and a bad pass by The Braves deflected out of bounds by Evanston, and now here comes an inbound play for Star Valley, but taken by Dylan Shumway. Clayton Cook will take a break. Here comes Kai Barker. So it's Mendez, Lind, Kai, Morrow, and Hill. On the right side, Lancaster bounces it back out to Neild on the right wing. Pass inside to Hedges in the paint. Left side for three is good from Cooper Lancaster. He's got 6. Mendez brings this one across the center line. Red Devils down by 4. Hands off to Mendez. Goes to the near block. Kicks it back out to Hill. Straight away. 4-3. Yep. Jay Hill now on the board, and here comes the game I think we've all been expecting. Evanston has hit 3 from beyond the arc and 2 for Star Valley here in the first quarter. Inside the final minute, 1-point lead for Star Valley. Hedges gets it over to Lancaster on the left side. Gets a screen from Neild, and he loses the basketball with 48 seconds. Picked up by Evanston's Hill. He loses the basketball, and the ball's on the ground. Scrum for it, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Evanston. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. They're going to decide where this goes. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
41.9 seconds left. It is Red Devil basketball here in the first quarter. Red Devils trail 13-14. It was a 7-2 start for Star Valley, but Evanston has come roaring back to try to get back into this thing. Thanks to the three-point shooting. Riker Lind with 3, Jay Hill with 3 as well. Inbound play for the Red Devils. Right side shot by Lind is good, and the Red Devils have their first lead of the game. 35 seconds left, and it's a 1-point lead. Great pass over to Hedges. Puts the layup up, and he draws the foul against Kai Barker. With 31.5 seconds remaining, Red Devils with their first lead of the game, up 15-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lind with 8 in the first quarter. Star Valley, Hedges gets the first one to go, and it's now a tie game at 15. Checking out of the game right now, it's Cooper Lancaster. And I believe that's Shumway checking in. Hedges can't get the second one to go. It's still tied. Barker falling out of bounds, gets it out to Hill with 28 seconds to go. Hill covered by Cash. Lancaster gets a screen from Kai Barker on the right side, and a double dribble called against Evanston. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley with 19.8 seconds left, 15-15 after the 7 minutes and 40 seconds that we've seen so far. Marching it slowly across, it's Lancaster. Star Valley going to hold for the final shot. Gets a screen from Neild. Drives towards the right side. Hedges down to Neild. Left side for 3. And that is no good. Rebound by Evanston. Mendez to the half-court shot line. Can't get the shot off. And we are tied going into the first. 15-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Red Devils and Braves, second quarter, bounce pass. Evanston gets the inbound play. It's Hill on the far corner. Back to Morrow. Hill on the right side. Great pass to Kai Barker on the near far block, but he's blocked by Gaskell. Ball is loose and it goes out of bounds off of Star Valley Evanston basketball. 7 minutes, 39 seconds left in the first half. 15 all as Star Valley started on a 7-2 run, and then Evanston came roaring back, outscoring Star Valley 15-7 in that latter part of the first quarter. Morrow inbounds to Hill. In between the circles, both of these teams have this sit atop tied at first in the Southwest. Morrow passes out to Hill. Hill, a little bit off the mark, is able to get it back. Morrow, lob pass inside to Cook, goes above the crowd to get it back and draws the foul. It was Clayton Cook's success that got Evanston within 10 last time these two teams played. It'll be interesting to see if the junior is going to be a vital part of Coach Watsabaw's plans here this afternoon. First one from Cook is nothing but net, and the Red Devils take the lead 16-15. One more on the way from Cook, and that one is good. 17-15 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 7 minutes, 19 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Cash Lancaster passes it over to the right side, poked away from Gaskell in the near block by Cook. Inbound play coming up, it'll be taken by Dylan Shumway. Goes to Gaskell on the right side, back out towards the top, Cash Lancaster on the right side, Shumway holds. Gets it back to Neild on the left side, thought about a three, instead it'll be Hedges. Straightaway three, Shumway off the front iron, pulled in by Kai Barker, and it's poked across the baseline by Hedges. Red Devil basketball. Morrow looked like he was coming out, but there are three Red Devils coming in. It's Barker, Drew Barker, Luke Robinette, and Riker Lind. Taking a break, it'll be Jordan Mendez, Jay Hill, and Cohen Morrow. The three coming in will join Kai Barker and Clayton Cook. Drew Barker now running the point for the Red Devils as Lind moves to the near wing. Barker gets across the center line, gets it back to Lind on the left side. Now back out to Drew Barker on the right wing. 17-15 Red Devils here with 6:41 left in the quarter as Kai Barker tries to pass it to Cook on the near far block, and is deflected over the line by Star Valley. One foul on the Braves here in the second quarter, nothing on the Red Devils yet. Lob pass by Lind finds Cook over to Barker on the left side, who has shown the ability to hit. Right side Lind shut down by Neild. Goes to Drew on the near corner, or far corner. Bounce pass inside the lane, stolen by Gaskell. Neild goes across the center line, passes out towards the left wing, spin move Lancaster. Neild now gets it back towards the right side. Lancaster trying to figure out where to go. The answer is Shumway on the left side. Hedges drives to the far block, puts the clutch shot up, can't get it to tickle through, gets his own rebound back, bounces it back out to Neild. On the left side, it's Shumway. Back out towards the top again. It's Gaskell now on the left wing, and he's left side of the paint, and he's fouled. It'll come against Clayton Cook. And an inbound play coming up for Star Valley. Hedges and Neild will come out. It was actually Gaskell who was fouled, my apologies. Cash Lancaster, and can't make out that number, I apologize. Cash drives in towards the near block, puts the layup up and in, and we're tied at 17. So Cash gets a 6-point game so far as Evanston's Drew Barker brings it across the line. 5 minutes, 46 seconds remaining here in the half. Right side, Robinette. Back to Drew at the top. Trying to figure out where to go. The answer is Robinette on the right wing. Bounce pass finds Cook on the right side of the paint. Right corner three from Robinette is good. And Luke Robinette gets going from the three-point line. 5 points for the senior. Gets across the center line. It's Cash Lancaster. Tries to make a move against Robinette. Goes into 2 defenders. Kicks it out to Cooper Lancaster for 3. Rolls in and out. Rebound is brought in by Star Valley. Gaskell at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Cash Lancaster. Steps to the left. Puts the 3 ball up and good. And we're tied again. 9-point game for Cash Lancaster. 4:56 left in the second quarter. Drew Barker trying to direct traffic here. Bounces out to Robinette on the right side. Back to Drew. 2-3 zone put on here by the Braves. Drives towards a screen set by Lind. Now gets it back to Lind. In between the circles, it's Drew again. 4:37. Lind on the right side. Now goes to the baseline. Cross-court pass back to Robinette. Quickly moves the ball over to Lind on the right side for 3. Block, but it's rebounded by Cook, and he gets it to go. Red Devils lead 22-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook with 4. Morrow to the scorer's table. Driving in, it is Jensen. Right side, Gaskell blocked by Lind, but they call him for a foul. And Gaskell to the free throw line. Second foul on Lind, second foul on Evanston here in the quarter with 4:13 left in the half. First one from Gaskell on the way and good, and it's a 1-point lead for Evanston. Shumway comes out, so does Kai Barker, and Cohen Morrow back in for the Red Devils. Next one from Gaskell is left short. Morrow runs in to get the rebound, and the Red Devils with a 1-point lead. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in this first half. Goes across the center line, Drew Barker. Plants it over to Robinette on the left wing. Gets it back out to the elbow. Barker cuts into the lane, looking for Mendez in the far corner, but nobody home. Star Valley basketball. Evanston thinks they got a tip, but they're saying no. Inbound play for Cooper Lancaster, finds Cash Lancaster. Coach Shumway holds a thumb up, looking at his team to display the signal for the play they want to use. Cooper, on the right side, goes back to Cash. Drives towards the paint. Mendez with good defense, bounces it back out to Cooper. Cash in between the circles, 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Red Devils up by 1 here in the second quarter. Gets it out to Horsley, now hands off to Jensen. He tries to get some room, goes to the elbow, spin move, floater, no good. Rebound is pulled in by Lancaster, his shot's no good, and the rebound is a travel on Star Valley, Red Devil basketball. Great job by Clayton Cook to get in there to cause the extra steps. Jay Hill comes in for Luke Robinette. Red Devils with a 1-point lead with 3:17 and counting left in the half. Mendez goes across the center line, now tries to figure out where to go next, but it's ripped away by Lancaster. Takes it one end to the other, puts on the brakes, puts up the floater, it's short, and the rebound is a foul on Star Valley. It's a push against Cash Lancaster, and the second one against Star Valley. Red Devil basketball. Hill takes it for the Drew Barker takes it for the Red Devils. He's the only Barker on the court. Mendez on the right side, now gets it out to Hill on the right wing, finds Mendez, quickly flings it to Barker, fights Cook at the free throw line, takes one bounce and tries to pass that one over to to Cohen Morrow on the near block, but nobody home, nobody touches it, and it's over the baseline. Star Valley basketball. Cash Lancaster comes out with his 3rd foul, and back in is the young Dylan Shumway. Shumway, only a sophomore. This Star Valley team really young. and really impressive. Shumway goes into the near block, loses the basketball, picked up by the other number 12, Clayton Cook. Takes it one end to the other, going for the layup, and finishes it off. Red Devils up by 3. 6 points game for Cook. 2:23 remaining here in the half. Shumway to the free throw line, kicks it back out to the left side. Horsley thought about a 3-ball, instead goes back to Shumway. Lancaster on the right side to Jensen. Now hands off back to Lancaster on the near elbow. Back out towards the top, it's Horsley, tries a spin move, nowhere to go. Jensen at the top, 2 minutes left in the half. Jump shot from the key, no good. Pulled in by the Red Devils. 1:50 remaining in this first half. Red Devils with a 3-point lead, 24-21. Mendez now gets it back to Cook at the free throw line. Drives past Gaskell, goes to the near block, puts up the shot, and he's fouled by Gaskell. Cook to the line. Well, they held Cook silent in the first quarter, but he's already collected 6, here in the second quarter. And Cook with a chance to make this a 5-point lead for the Red Devils. Getting ready to come into the game will be Dayton Schwab for Star Valley. First one from Cook is good. 25-21 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as Schwab will come in for Horsley. Gaskell picks up his first foul on that play as Cook bounces it off of the back iron. Evanston can't get the rebound, and here comes Star Valley down by 4. Shumway on the right side goes back to Lancaster. Jensen holding on the left wing, drives towards the elbow, goes for a spin move, nowhere to go, has to bounce it back out to Lancaster with 80 seconds left in the half. Red Devils lead 25-21 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pass is intercepted by Hill in the near elbow. It was intended for Shumway, and Hill read the route beautifully. 1:07 goes across the center line, and now Barker on the right wing. Gets it back to Hill at the top, finds Barker again. Minute left in the second quarter. Mendez finds Cook, great pass to Morrow, has 3 Braves right there, and he goes over all 3 of them and puts the Red Devils up by 6. Morrow with 4. 45 seconds left here in the second quarter. Lancaster at the top, gets it over to Jensen on the left wing, 38 seconds left. Jensen to the free throw line, goes into the lane, puts the layup, it's well short, rebound is loose, and it's brought in by Cook in the field. 29 seconds left here in the first half. Red Devils up by 6, would love to make it an 8-point game, or maybe even 9 going into the locker room. 19 seconds left, 18 seconds left. Drew Barker dribbles towards the left side, stolen by Shumway. Takes it one end to the other, blocked by Drew Barker and over the baseline. Check it out on the replay. Barker does a great job chasing this thing down and gets all ball, and the Red Devils on defense with 10 seconds left, up by 6. Gaskell on the left side goes with 7 seconds left to Shumway. Drives to the near block, tries a spin move, puts the layup up. No good, he traveled. Red Devils will get it back with 2 seconds left. Well, at the end of the half at the last game, we saw a half-court shot fall through for Evanston against Green River. We'll see what they do here. Pass is intercepted by Star Valley. Puts up the shot in time, but it's short from the free throw line by Lancaster. So 1 down, 1 to go half-wise, and the Red Devils with a 6-point lead, 27-21 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, our halftime show. Brought to you by Uintah Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We'll kick it off with the Jackalope first half highlights. Brought to you by Jackalope Delivery, doing the hopping for your shopping. The next time you need items picked up from stores, errands done, or late night food delivered, call Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174. Well, in the first half, Evanston and Star Valley in the first quarter each score 15, and then the Red Devils double up Star Valley 12-6 here in the second quarter, giving Evanston a 27-21 lead. For the Star Valley Braves, you have 6 for Cooper Lancaster, 2 for Max Jensen, 3 for Simon Gaskell, and a free throw for Zane Hedges. Cash Lancaster leads the team with 9. For the Evanston Red Devils, you have 4 for Cohen Morrow, 7 for Clayton Cook, 3 for Jay Hill, 5 for Luke Robinette, and Riker Lind leads the team with 8. Those are your Jackalope first half highlights, brought to you by Jackalope Delivery, doing the hopping for your shopping. For your next time you need items picked up from stores, errands done, or late night food delivered, call Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174. When we come back, we'll have our Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
And we welcome you to... Apologies, we have the wrong video uploaded for Red Devil Spotlight. If you give us 1 second, we can get you that interview with Ryan Debenham. And here is that conversation we had with her for our Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. And we welcome you to another edition of Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas, joined by Evanston Senior on the volleyball team and the basketball team, Miss Ryan Debenham. Ryan, we talked with you during volleyball. Now we get a chance to catch up with you during basketball. How you been, and how's your senior year been?
My senior year has actually been super fun, pretty mellow. Just sports are keeping me pretty busy. And after volleyball season, it was just pick up on basketball, and so it's actually been pretty fun so far.
Which sport do you prefer more, volleyball or basketball? I know you love them both. I know you have a great time with both of them, but if you had to pick one.
Basketball.
Basketball, okay. Talk to me about what it's been like to play for Coach Roy Barker.
It's actually been super great. I mean, he's such a fresh breath of air, and it's just, he's done a great job with us, and I'm just super happy that he was able to step up for me and JC this year. And so he's actually just been super great. He's a great coach, knows exactly what he's doing, what he's talking about. He loves all of us. He's a great guy.
I understand that you don't play a spring sport, so after this you kind of get a chance to kind of catch your breath, just right into graduation. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, of course you're going to miss it. I'm sure you got mixed emotions on that.
Definitely 50-50. Like, I'm so excited to graduate and start adulting, which sounds so much fun. But at the same time, I'm pretty kind of sad, because I've had so much fun, but life goes on. So.
And I think life has got so many adventures, twists and turns. It's never boring. I think you've got a great one ahead of you.
Yes.
So, all right, let's go ahead and move on to our spotlight question. So I've got 10 numbers between 1 and 10. They all are assigned a kind of icebreaker type questions. This is fun question. So your job is to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10, and that'll determine your spotlight interview. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, what's that first one going to be?
2.
2. What is your most prized possession?
My fishbowl, because I was not a great fish parent when I was younger, but I still have the fishbowl, so sometimes it's nice and nostalgic to look at it.
No fish in it right now. Nope. It's just more of like a memorial to the family members that have gone before.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. That's a very sentimental possession, I would imagine. Yeah. All right. What's that next one going to be?
5.
5. What skill would you like to learn in the future?
I really want to learn how to do a back handspring, because I've tried it before, never really went super well.
Okay.
So and since I'm not doing sports after this, and maybe that's like a goal I can work towards, is getting my back handspring.
I was about to say, and I was going to say maybe that could be your athletic endeavor.
Yeah. Yep.
Or it would be really cool if you could do it across the graduation stage.
I should. Oh my gosh, that should be my goal.
All right. What's that next one going to be?
8.
8. Have you ever met a celebrity, or if you've never met a celebrity, what celebrity would you like to meet?
I have never met a celebrity. Someone that I would like to meet is Probably Post Malone.
Okay.
Just because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a postie.
Okay.
I like Post Malone.
Do you have a favorite song of his?
All of them. I love all of his songs, but probably like one of his old songs, like Candy Paint.
Okay.
Like that old stuff.
Is that the type of stuff you listen to get ready for basketball?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so we got one more question for you, and it's for our friends at Aspen Cinemas who sponsor the Red Devil Spotlight. And that is, what was your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas lately?
The last one I went and saw was Boys in the Boat, and I really liked that one, so it was good.
That was a really good one, and I think, if I understand correctly, you were part of the group that went with all the winter athletes that saw it, and of course it's based on the true story of the 1923 Olympic rowing team. Came out of nowhere, won the Olympic gold medal. Great inspiration for the winter athletes, and it seems like it's really taken hold and given you guys a lot to kind of look with, you know.
No, I completely agree, and it just was a super great movie, as well as like production-wise, but it just was nice to sit and watch, and I like those heartwarming types of movies, so it just was a nice movie.
That is Ryan Debenham, senior at Evanston High School, here on the basketball team and the volleyball team, joining us on Red Devil Spotlight. Ryan, thank you so much for the time. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope. Thank you. Go Big Red.
Don't want to see my ugly mug on the camera. Big thank you to Ryan Debenham for joining us on the Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, reminding you to go check out One Love, the story of how reggae icon Bob Marley overcame adversity and the journey behind his revolutionary music. Back to work in the third quarter as straight away Star Valley puts up a 3-ball. It's no good. And the Red Devils get a steal. Riker Lind all on his own, takes it one end to the other, goes for the layup and got it. Red Devils with a 29-21 lead as they extend that lead out. Lind gets the basket. Star Valley will be looking to try to get back into this one via anything they can as Jensen puts up the clutch shot from the near block and in. So Max Jensen now with 4 points in the game. 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Left side three by Lind is short. Pulled in by Star Valley. Red Devils lead by 6. Left side Horsley gets it over to Jensen. Goes to the near side of the paint, puts up the layup, and he draws the foul on the Red Devils down on the ground. It'll come against, looks like he showed number 2, but there is no number 2 on the floor. So that's going to be a phantom foul as the first one from Jensen rolls up and in, and it's good. And it is verifying what it says on the scoreboard. It says number 2. As Jensen hits that one and makes it 24-29. It says number 2, and now they changed it to 15, so it will go against Kai Barker. Drew Barker fouled by Cash Lancaster. That's the first one on the Braves, and the second foul on Lancaster. Lind to inbound it at the scores table. Red Devils up by 4. Gets it over to Drew Barker. Covered by Lancaster. Dribbles around the left side. Gets across the center line. 6 minutes, 46 seconds remaining. Barker drives towards the left side. Near block, far block. Draws the foul. And is it in the act of shooting? It is. He will shoot 2. And it comes against Lancaster. That's his 3rd. So Drew Barker will get a chance to contribute to the scores book. Barker takes a deep breath here with 6:38 left in the third and a 4-point lead. Make it 5 as Barker drains the first one. 30-24, Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Dylan Shumway will check in for Cash Lancaster, who's in some foul trouble. 30-25 rather, as Barker hits the next one, and it's 31-25. Takes it across the line. It's Jensen holding off Lind. Now flicks it over to Lancaster. It's Cash Lancaster, Cooper Lancaster. He's the only one on there. Lancaster at the top, guarded by Barker. Drives towards the near block, flicks this one over to Gaskell, and he's fouled. They're not giving him the easy bucket. They send him down, and it'll come against Drew Barker. As Gaskell will shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 this afternoon. As Drew Barker picks up his first foul, and he'll go talk with Coach Rob Watsabaugh while Gaskell gets ready to hit the first free throw and rattles that one in. 31-26 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils by 5. Next one on the way from Gaskell. Spins in and out and through. Red Devils up by 4 as Gaskell's 3 for 4 from the line this afternoon. Drew Barker brings it forward, tells his team to talk. Red Devils with a 4-point lead. Handoff to Drew Barker, puts up the layup, can't get it to go. Rebound is off of Star Valley and out of bounds. Gaskell can't hang on to it. Over the baseline of the Red Devil basketball. Lind to inbound it for the Red Devils. At the near post, bounces it out to Barker. Straightaway jumper, rolls in and out from the near elbow. Pulled in by the Braves. Lancaster takes it across the line, dribbles towards the free throw line, backs up against Kai Barker, tries the layup, it's off the mark, and Lind, and a rebound attempt by Lancaster. His second shot no good, and the Red Devils get it back. 5 minutes, 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Red Devils with the 31-27 lead. Bounce pass inside, stolen by Lancaster. Barker goes and gets the foul, and he puts the shot up and over Barker and in. So Cooper Lancaster now with 8 makes it a 2-point ball game and a chance for him to cut this thing down to 1. Here comes Jay Hill, Jordan Mendez, and Cohen Morrow for the 2 Barkers and Luke Robinette. They'll join Lyndon Cook on the field, on the court. Lancaster puts the first one up and got it. Or the only one up and got it. Completes the old school 3-point play, and it's a 1-point game. Red Devils lead 31-30 with 5:34 left in the third quarter. Mendez bounces it over to Cook on the right side, covered by Gaskell. Great feed over to Lind, who sneaks in the back door and puts it up and in. Lind now with 9 points. Gets it over to Shumway, left side 3 from Lancaster, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Gaskell, gets it over to Jensen. Star Valley with a second chance, has to kick it out to Shumway. Right side deep 3, off the mark. Rebound is pulled in by Mendez, off of the fingertips of Cohen Morrow, who bats it out. Hill on the near side, now goes to the free throw line to Morrow, draws 2 defenders. Bullies his way into the lane, puts the shot up and in! Cohen Morrow with strength, and the Red Devils back up by 5. The defense chants you're hearing is the Evanston fans. Pass on the right side to Gaskell, hand off to Horsley. Lancaster on the left side, find Gaskell in the lane, puts the layup up and draws the foul against Cook. Gaskell will go back to the line. He hit 1 of 2 last time up. 4.5 to play in the third, and the Red Devils with a 5-point lead. Winner of this game will pull into first place of the 4A Southwest with 1 game to go. For the Braves, it'll be against Green River, at Green River. For the Red Devils, it'll be at Jackson. Both of those games played a week from this afternoon, as Gaskell misses the first one. Cook in a little bit of foul trouble. That's his second foul, so they bring him off and put Kai on as Gaskell missed the first. Second one on the way. And that one rolls in and out. Rebound by Kai Barker. Goes above the crowd to get it back. Gets it over to a wide open Morrow. He goes to the top of the arc. Hill on the far side. Flicks it back out to Mendez. Red Devils by 5 with 4.5. Right side, Lind drives along the baseline. Gets it back to Morrow. Backs up to the right block. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound back. Blocked by Gaskell, who sends it across the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Mendez to inbound it on the far post. Holding it, bounce pass finds Morrow in the lane, bump by Gaskell, goes into the lane, and he draws the foul, and they call a jump ball. Morrow gets the shot off, but they say that the Braves had the ball hand on top of the ball, and now the Red Devils with an inbound play thanks to the jump ball. Lobs it up high, and it's over the arms of Barker, sends this, Horsley goes for the layup and finishes it off. Horsley with his first points of the night. Red Devils lead by 3. Hill goes to the free throw line. Tries to hand it off to Barker, but it's ripped away by Gaskell. Lancaster takes it one end to the other, goes for the layup, blocked by Lind, and he pulls in the rebound on top of it. 3 minutes, 43 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Hill goes across the center line, now gets it over to Mendez on the left side. Evanston up by 3 with 3:33 remaining in the third. Hill on the near side, finds Morrow on the near block, drives along the baseline, goes for the layup. It looked like it might have been tipped by Lancaster, but brought in by Gaskell. Star Valley brings it across. Goes to Lancaster. Horsley, the senior on the left side, goes into the lane. Flicks it back out to Shumway, the sophomore. Drives into the far elbow. Right side, Lancaster, and there's a whistle travel called on Cooper Lancaster, the sophomore. So Lancaster will come out, and in comes Smith McClure. Red Devils up by 3 with 3:07 left in the third quarter. Hill slowly marches across the line, dribbles towards the right side, hands off to Morrow on the right wing. Covered by McClure. Takes one dribble, goes to Hill. He cuts in the lane. Mendez in the far corner, thought about a three, shut down quickly by Shumway. Hill again, this time on the far wing. 2 minutes, 44 seconds. Red Devils lead 35-32. Morrow at the top. Drives towards the right side, hands off to Mendez on the right wing. Passes it back out to Kai at the top. Over to Cook on the right side, and a 3-second violation called on Morrow. Inbound play coming up for the Braves. Evanston applying full pressure. Gets it out to Shumway, covered by Mendez. Bringing it forward is Dayton Schwab. 2:25 left in the third quarter. 3-point game. Red Devils lead. Passes to Shumway on the left side. Now gets it out to Gaskell. Hands off to Schwab. Back over to McClure. Horsley at the top, tries to cut into the lane, kicks it right side for 3. Game tire is off the front of the iron and over the backboard by Schwab. Red Devil basketball. 2:02 remaining here in the third quarter. Kai Barker inbounds to Mendez, and now here's a little bit of pressure coming from Star Valley, setting up the half-court trap. Over to Hill on the left side. Mendez open on the right wing, finds a wide open Kai Barker into the lane, puts a layup, and good! Kai Barker with his first points of the game, and the Red Devils get a 5-point lead with under 2 to play in the third. Across the center, it is Schwab. Handoff on the right side to Shumway to the free throw line. Horsley thought about a 3, instead drives to the far side of the paint. Gets it back out to McClure on the left side. Holding on the wing, it's Schwab. Back to McClure at the free throw line. Schwab tries to charge in. He's cut out by Hill. Loses the basketball, dribbles around, puts the floater up, and rolls it in. Finger roll happens for Dayton Schwab, and that is his first points of the game. 71 seconds, bad pass stolen by Star Valley. They're down by 3. McClure on the left side, gets it over to Schwab on the left wing. Horsley on the right side, charges into the lane. On the left block, and he's fouled. A push on Evanston. 57.9 seconds remaining, and it comes against Cohen Morrow. Foul 4 on Evanston, as Riker Land will come in. Second foul on Morrow. And it is the 5th foul actually on the Red Devils, and that'll send Horsley to the free throw line. Chance to cut this thing down to 1 with 57.9 seconds remaining here in the third. First one from Horsley is good. next one happens, and that one goes through. So a 37-36 lead for Evanston. Gets it over to Kai on the right side. Back to Hill, 50 seconds left. Lobs it back to Barker on the right wing. Finds Mendez, open. Cook on the right corner. Finds Kai straight away for three. That one off the baseline. Rebound is pulled in by Cook. Yes, got it to go on the layup. And the Red Devils get back up by 3 thanks to the scoring by Clayton Cook. 29 seconds left. And now gets it over towards the left side, and that one is good by Jensen. And we're tied at 39. 17 seconds left. Mendez goes towards the right side. Lind at the top, flicks it over to Hill. Left wing for 10 seconds. Got it! Red Devils lead 42-39. Hill with another 3 ball. Straight away is short, and the Red Devils will carry the lead going into the third. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Star Valley outscores Evanston 17-15. And we'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Star Valley with an inbound play. Goes Jensen on the near block. Bounced high, puts the shot up and good. And it's a 1-point Evanston lead. Jensen has had a heck of a second half here. Pass stolen by Lancaster. Takes it the other way, puts the shot up. And Mendez fouls hard. Goes high to block it, lands hard. And add insult to injury, they charge him with the foul as Cooper Lancaster will go to shoot 2. Chance for Star Valley to take the lead for the first time in a while with 7:37 left in the fourth. First one on the way, and it is good. Tied at 42. Max Jensen, he had 2 points in the first half. Now he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points alone in the second half. Next one from Lancaster is good, and Star Valley leads by 1. Hill flicks this one over to Barker on the left side, drives towards the wing, covered by a double team, and they make him travel over the baseline. Turnover to the Braves. Timeout called by Coach Watsabaugh. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Breaking news from regional wrestling, conference wrestling over in Riverton due to, provided by, excuse me, we got to get back to this one. Anyway, it's provided by Nikki Robinette. And Cole Robinette takes third, Aiden Lichty takes second. Brady Roberts is your 2024 conference champion. Thank you, Miss Robinette, for providing us that information. Going for the layup is Star Valley's Cash Lancaster, and he draws the foul against Jay Hill. And Lancaster will go ahead and shoot two. First one on Jay, and a chance for the Red Devils. That one is up and in, and it is good. Big thank you to Nikki Robinette for providing that info for us. Sorry, I knew it was you. I just was blinking on what was going on for a second. First one is good from Cash Lancaster. Next one misses. Red Devils down by 2. Drew goes across the center line, stolen by Star Valley's Cooper Lancaster, sends it forward to Jensen. Layup tickles through, and Star Valley starting to come alive in the second quarter, or second half rather. Red Devils down 46-42, another steal. Too many turnovers as Lancaster's fouled on the other end by Drew Barker. Too many turnovers if you're Evanston. You've got to clean it up. You've been the better team so far in this game up to this point. But now Star Valley showing what kind of class they are and why they actually were the leaders of the 4A Southwest for a while as Cooper Lancaster hits the first one. He is 3 of 3 from the line in this quarter. Also, other breaking news. Have to unlock the phone. Kyson Hamilton is second place as well, so good showing there for the Red Devils at regionals. 48-42 our score here. Red Devils down by 6. Gets it over to Jay Hill, Evanston, and the Red Devils handling a half-court trap right now. Robinette passes out to Hill at the top in between the circles, covered by Lancaster. Passes over to Lind. Open, Robinette for 3 on the near side. Short. Rebound by Cook on the bounce. Against a few defenders, gets his own rebound back, and it's brought in by Star Valley. Cohen Morrow applying pressure to Lancaster as he tries to dribble across the line. Instead, goes to Jensen at the free throw line. Now kicks it back out to Cash Lancaster. Timeout called by Coach Shumway. We'll take it as well. Red Devils now trail by 6. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Red Devils have yet to cash in the fourth quarter. Star Valley, on the other hand, has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in the fourth quarter. 5 of them coming from the charity stripe. As the updates continue to roll in from regional wrestling, this one from Haley Frankham. Colby Hamilton is 4th, Ryder Wilson is 3rd, and Kyson Hamilton is 2nd. Waiting to hear how they did as a group. A lot of places there for that Red Devil team. Also, an update from state swimming that we found out from Wild Preps. Evanston's Eric Hughes leads the diving after the prelims and the semifinals. So Evanston won the girls diving. Maybe they sweep the diving this year in 23-24. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley, up by 6. Gets it over to Lancaster. 6 minutes, 6 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. On the right side, it's Cash Lancaster. Gets a screen from Gaskell. Lancaster picked up by Lind. Right side three from Cooper Lancaster is good. 9-point lead for the Braves. Hill now flicks it over to Lind. Evanston has gone ice cold here in the fourth. And a travel called on Morrow. Five minutes, 39 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Inbound play to Cash Lancaster for Star Valley, up by 9 now. Drives towards the right side, now puts on the brakes. Gets it back out to McClure. Left side three, Jensen, good. 12-point lead for Star Valley as Max Jensen continues his masterful second half, excuse me. Red Devils have got to get something going. They have been goose-egged here in the fourth quarter. Finds Morrow, bounce pass over to Cook on the right side, covered by Gaskell. Drives along the baseline, puts up the shot, and taking the charge is Gaskell. Inbound play coming up for Star Valley. Red Devils now on the back foot, down by 12. Bounce pass inside to Gaskell from the left block, and a no shot as Evanston fouls. Before the shot gets off, it comes against Clayton Cook, and that is the fourth one against the junior center for Evanston. Timeout, Rob Watsabah will take it as well. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Rob Watsball talking with the referee down by the scores table during this timeout, trying to maybe get an explanation on that charging call earlier in the game, as now Gaskell will go back to the free throw line. Gaskell 2 of 6 from the charity stripe this afternoon, really. We're not even 5 o'clock yet. Puts the shot up, and that one spins in and out. Breaking news from Haley Frankham, the Evanston Red Devil boys are third at state swimming, and Eric Hughes completes the sweep for Evanston, so Evanston takes both diving championships. Missed on both of them by Gaskell, and the Red Devils get it back. Lind trapped in beyond on the wrong side of the center line, taken by Hill. He dribbles past the defender, gets it over to Robinette on the right side for three, and that one bounces high. Rebound is a foul on Star Valley as Morrow took a forearm to the face area on that one, and that'll come against Cash Lancaster, his fourth. So if you just heard that, the Evanston boys are third at state swim and dive as a team, and Eric Hughes completes the Evanston sweep of diving. We had Rachel Johnson win the boys. Hughes is your boys state champion. Left side three from Hill is no good. Pardon me, I said Rachel Johnson boys. Sorry, Rachel Johnson won the girls state title. Eric Hughes is your boys state champion. Back to action here. Red Devils miss the three ball, and now the Braves with it. Up by 12 with 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. Bounce pass out towards the right side. Lancaster goes right side three from McClure. Short, rebound by Neal. Kicks it back out to Lancaster. Straight away three. That one rolls in and out. Rebound by McClure. Gets that one to go in and out. Finally pulled in by Kai Barker. Pass out to Robinette, and the Red Devils can't get this one going. It goes off the fingertips of Robinette and over the baseline. Evanston quickly say, forget about it, and move on to the next play. Inbound play coming up for Max Jensen. Goes to Cash Lancaster. Bounces it out to Jensen. Goes into the paint. No look pass over to Cooper Lancaster. Right side three. Got it. It's a 15-point lead for Star Valley. And Cooper Lancaster continues what has been a great quarter. Evanston misses the layup on the other end. 3 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. On the right wing, it's Lancaster retreating back towards the circle. Bounces it out to Jensen. He rushes into the lane, puts the finger roll up and in. And the Braves have exploded here in the fourth quarter. Right side three by Lind is no good. And a off-ball whistle against the Red Devils. Timeout, Coach Rob Watsabaugh with 3:08. This lead is ballooned to 17. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Fourth quarter score, it's Star Valley 20, Evanston nothing. And some more news from State Boys in Swim. Terry Wilt is the assistant coach of the year, and Coach Levine is the coach of the year in Wyoming. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to that whole swim program. What a season they had, as they are third place as a team, and Eric Hughes is your boys' state champion. We will definitely be talking with Mr. Hughes in the very near future as one of our Red Devil spotlights. Here, though, Star Valley has come out exploding. Down by 3 going into the fourth quarter. They've outscored Evanston 20-0 here in this fourth. Inbound play for Star Valley, up 59-42 with 3:04 left in this one. Goes across the center line. It's Cash Lancaster, but it's poked away by Mendez. He gets it back. Now goes across the center line. Dribbles towards the right wing. Gets into the elbow. Goes to the far block. And now pass intercepted by Lind. Red Devils take it the other way, trying to take the lid off the basket here in the fourth quarter. Goes Hill on the right side. Back out to Kai at the top. Lind on the left wing with Jensen on defense, and a push called on Jensen. Second foul against Star Valley, and the second one against Jensen. Red Devils with an inbound play coming up on the far sideline. Lancaster, Cash Lancaster, will go to the bench. Mendez with the inbound play, gets it over to Hill. Finds Mendez on the far wing. Back to Kai at the top. Trying to figure out where to go. The answer is Hill on the right side. 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Straightaway three by Lind, and it's good! No, they call a foul down on the ground, and that'll take the three-point shot from Lind off the board. It'll come against Jensen, and an inbound play for the Red Devils. So they call the foul on the ground and take the three-point shot by Lind off. 59-42 goes to Hill. Back over to Lind on the right side, dribbles along the baseline and goes for the layup, and it's poked from behind by Jensen. Inbound play coming up for Evanston with 2:20 left in the game. 59-42. Braves inbound to Barker, backs up against Lancaster, puts the hook shot up and gets it to fall through, and that's the first bucket for the Red Devils in the fourth quarter, and it belongs to Kai Barker. Lancaster goes across the center line, gets it towards the left side to Jensen. Bounce pass inside the lane, brought in by Gaskell, but he commits a travel as he's falling to the ground. Red Devil basketball with 2:02 remaining here in the fourth quarter as we approach the 5 o'clock hour. Actually, we just passed the 5 o'clock hour. As Morrow will come out and Cook will come back in. Hill gets the inbound play from Barker, and now Mendez takes it across. He got two Braves around him. Cook, bounce pass inside looking for Lind, but it's stolen in the lane by Jensen. And now here come the Braves with the chance, but Evanston is applying full pressure with under 2 minutes to play. Jensen goes across the center line. Now behind the back dribble, goes towards the left side, goes to the far side of the paint. Jumper from about 4 out is well short. Rebound by Kai. Red Devils with 95 seconds remaining. Cook goes across the center line, gets it over to Hill on the left side. Finds Lind at the top. Dribbles towards the near block, goes for the layup, and it goes over the baseline. With 1:22 left, it looks like if Star Valley is going to regain the lead of the 4A Southwest, and Evanston will be playing for the number 2 spot at regionals out of the Southwest. Next week, they'll have to beat Jackson to do it, as Max Jensen checks out of the game. To a round of applause. Inbound play by Mendez. Finds Kai at the top with 82 seconds left. Cook on the left side. Goes back to Mendez on the right wing. Finds Lind at the left. Steps deep 2. No, it's a jump pass over to Hill, who finds Cook on the left side. Cross-court pass back to Mendez on the near corner. 1:08. Bounce pass inside to Kai along the baseline. Draws the shot. Count it and one. So Barker, the only point scorer so far in the fourth quarter for the Red Devils, as Morrow will come in. As we take a look at that on the instant replay. Great pass by Mendez, finds Barker, and he just gets that one to tickle through. Barker will shoot the and one and got it. 5-point quarter for Kai Barker, and the Red Devils trail 59-47 with a minute remaining. Evanston needs some quick turnovers right here, right now. Lancaster across the center line. Pass stolen by Mendez. Morrow picks it up, goes all the way out to Lynn. Left corner, thought about a 3, steps into the elbow, puts the jumper up and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Lind with a 10-point game with a chance to get to 12 and cut this gap down to 10. But there's only 48 seconds left. Might be too little too late for the Red Devils in this one. First one from Lind is short. Next one on the way from Lind, got it. Red Devils down by 11 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Star Valley with the inbound play. Evanston applying full pressure, trying to get a turnover. Shumway passes over, and a foul called on Evanston. That'll send PJ Horsley to the free throw line. Lind charged with the foul. It's his third. Horsley now to shoot the free throw. First, second trip to the line, he was 2 for 2 last time, but his perfect record is gone as he misses that one. Cohen Morrow will come out. Clayton Cook comes back in with 42 seconds remaining. And now here comes Star Valley's Cooper Lawson in for Simon Gaskell. Shot up and it's good. And it's a 12-point lead for Star Valley with 42 seconds remaining. As here comes the switch for Star Valley as Coach Shumway believes the job is done. And looking at the score and the time left, he is probably right. And the student section believes he's right as well. Inbound to Hill, 41 seconds left. Evanston's gonna have to pull something big here. Lind, left side 3, got it! And a timeout call by Coach Watsaba. We'll see what happens. It's a full timeout, we'll take it as well. You're tuned into First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Well, if you're the Red Devils, the name of the game right now is simple. Foul or get a turnover. If you foul, send them to the line, hope they miss them, and then get the ball. It would not surprise me to see a bunch of three-point shooters on the court for Evanston. And right now, sitting in the seats, it's Hill, Morrow, Mendez, Lind, and Barker. 3 of them, actually 4 of them, really have shown that they have the ability to hit from distance. So each team with 5 fouls, so any foul you commit is going to send them to the line. Now if you're Evanston on defense, you want to try to cause a turnover, do something. Full court pressure put on by the Red Devils. Bench group in for the Braves. Hedges to inbound it. Bounce pass inside the lane, trapped by Shumway, passes it back out to Hedges. Evanston fouls, and it's Morrow who will foul Hedges and send him to the free throw line. 27.9 seconds remaining. Hedges went to the line in the first quarter, hit the first one, didn't hit the second one. First one on the way is good. That gets it back out to a 10-point lead and a 4-possession game. Morrow comes out. Here comes Cook. It's the 3rd foul on Morrow. Cook has also shown the ability to hit from distance as well. Hedges can't get that one to go. Rebound is brought in by Star Valley. And with 25 seconds left, Star Valley looking to milk the clock. 22 seconds left, and a timeout called by Coach Shumway. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Red Devils have rebounded in this 4th quarter. They have scored 9 points here in the 4th. The problem is Star Valley has put up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22 on the board for 23 on the board rather, for Star Valley. 19 seconds remaining in this one. Red Devils down by 10. Star Valley will have an inbound play. Both teams in the bonus. 61-51 Braves on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Inbound to Neild, passes over to Shumway with 15 seconds left, covered by Mendez. And the ball's ripped away by Hill, and they call a jump ball, but the possession arrow goes to Evanston. So Red Devils with an inbound play. It'll be Barker to do it in front of the scorer's table. Goes to Hill, gets across the center line, drives into the lane, goes for the layup, tickles it through, and the Red Devils bring this thing down to 8. Jay Hill with an 8-point game. And they inbound it, they hold, and that's going to do it for this one. Your final score, it's Star Valley 61, Evanston 53. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions. Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
And we welcome you to our post-game show. We'll kick it off with our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Well, in the first quarter, Evanston and Star Valley. Star Valley goes on a 7-2 start, but Evanston outscores Star Valley the rest of the way 15-8 to make it 15-15 at the end of the first quarter. Then Evanston outscores Star Valley 12-6 to take a 6-point lead into the locker room. Star Valley chips away at the lead in the third quarter, 17-15 Star Valley in the third quarter, and then Star Valley doubles up Evanston in the fourth quarter at one point, outscoring Evanston 20-0 in that fourth quarter, but it ends up being 22-11. For the Braves, I've got 5 for PJ Horsley, 10 for Cash Lancaster, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 for Cooper Lancaster, 2 for Dalton Schwab, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for Max Jensen, 5 for Simon Gaskell, and 2 for Zane Hedges. For the Red Devils, I have 6 for Cohen Morrow, 2 for Drew Barker, 14 for Riker Lind, 11 for Clayton Cook, 8 for Jay Hill, 7 for Kai Barker, and 5 for Luke Robinette, with Lind leading the way with 14. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we take you back to the third quarter. Clayton Cook gets a bounce pass from Mendez on the right side. He holds. Sneaking in the back door is Riker Lind to put the Red Devils on top 33-30. That is your Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with our Western Wyoming Pepsi player of the game. Western Wyoming Beverages Pepsi player of the game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil. Actually, that's our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision play of the game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We'll be right back after this with our player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
And it is time for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. And who's better tonight? We're going to give it to Riker Land. 14 points leads the team, as well as 3 from beyond the arc to help the Red Devils out in this one. Unfortunately, they can't hang on to the fourth quarter lead, and they fall to Star Valley 61-53 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And that's your final score. And we're going to excuse Coach Rob Watsabaugh from our post-game interview, as we have a 2-hour drive back to Evanston, and we'd like to get that one started, I'm sure, as soon as possible. So that's going to do it for our broadcast here today. A big thank you to our producer back at the studio, Mr. Colton Bagley, our webmaster, Sean Hando, our executive producer and owner, Mr. Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, Julie Nelson, and AJ Lamb, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. We have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, Voice of the Jackson Bronx, Mr. Jake Nichols, Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Pulling, Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and of course my good friend, Voice of the West Side Indians in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. And a big thank you, of course, to my wife, Mindy All, for tagging along on this trip. It's always fun when we get to kind of do that together. And that is going to do it. My name is Elan Olliff, and we will see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network when Evanston ends the basketball regular season in Teton County. It's Evanston versus the Jackson Hole Bronx on Saturday. Pregame at 1:30 p.m. Girls at 2, boys at 3:30. Thank you guys so much. Have a great week, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.